Hello and welcome, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump in the action, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. If you are interested in joining any of our campaigns, we have open slots available in the Friday early game, which is a brand new campaign we're trying to fire off, and in about a month or so, the Friday evening game, as we'll either be starting a brand new story or, for the first time ever, doing an epic level campaign in our community. But we will have one slot available for that, as one of the players has to bow out after this story arc, unfortunately. But if you're anticipating being available for either of those, be sure to reach out to me and let me know. Alrighty, Lieutenant Barney, tell us what happened last session.
All right. Well, last time we started off being on our way to what we surmise to be the entrance, or at least the proximity of the entrance to the Shadowfell, over in Far Haram, where well, we had made our way across the gulch, and it was well, it was nearing summer, not summer, I mean noon, when we made our approach down from the mountains and towards these big tusks that we could see poking out from the ground. And there were a lot of ghouls, or ballooners, in the area, as Bernie refers to them, which are big bloated corpses of undead. But we found out that we can make them stay away effectively by using some daylight spells, and also using the natural daylight to our advantage. So we made our approach and realized that there was those two tusks we saw belonged to some dead titan from old. Another dead titan. And as we got closer, we could see that there was some kind of symbol on its forehead, meaning that this titan had previously been attempted awakened, or at least someone had made preparations for that. So we discussed a bit about how we might deal with that, but at the same time, we didn't want to delay our venture into the Shadowfell. Oh yeah, and before we actually made it that far, we were approached earlier by a very quickly running satyr coming our way, with a horde of undead at her heels. And this proved to be a character we now know as Patry. She has joined the group, and she actually came out of the Shadowfell, told us a little bit about what she'd seen, and has now agreed to come back in there with us. We don't really know much about her yet, but she's a bit quirky. Yeah. Before going inside the portal, which was basically a long tunnel, we well, Bernie stopped the group and told Clover that she would basically have to choose now between her father and this endeavor she's been pursuing, trying to become some kind of goddess or whatever it is. That's at least Bernie's understanding of it. And he said that he will not go along with her doing that. So she chose her father, and got a bit tense for a moment, but we made our way inside, and
Inside, walking fast.
yep, we had to turn off all the lights, or the daylight we had brought with us, in order to actually pass over to the Shadowfell, to sort of embrace the darkness. But once we got out on the other side, we were still in a series of tunnels, and after a little walk, we were ambushed by some kind of gnome or dwarf creature that lives on the Shadowfell. We dispatched with them easily enough, and then we made our way further up, and we discovered one of Nathan Gale's old hideouts, which he had apparently been using during his expedition here. So we set up camp in this area, and we had also heard off in the distance some kind of baby crying. We would probably have gone to try and rescue this baby, or whatever we thought it might be, had it not been for the fact that Patry had warned us about it before. And after a bit of, thinking about our different knowledges and stuff, we surmised that this is what's called an atropal, which is a undead godling. And we have been discussing whether or not we should sneak past it or if we should fight it. And, we haven't really decided just yet, but hopefully we'll be able to have at least a long rest in the Shadowfell before we do anything like that. So that's where we are now, in the old hideout.
So, as many of you have taken to your rest, having a very long conversation between each of you, one by one, you end up drifting to sleep. Sleep where you currently are. And I would like to remind you, you have no definitive proof that you are in the Shadowfell. It just feels weird and different. There's been no massive threshold or anything else that you pass through. Yes, I know you have the ability where you don't actually sleep. Yeah. But you have no definitive proof yet that you are actually in the Shadowfell. Most of you just seem to believe it. Something strange happens to you. Who's the first of you to fall asleep?
Probably me, because I think I had the first watch.
No, that's not the first one to fall asleep. What?
Oh, no, sorry. Backwards thinking.
Could be Bernie, maybe. He's
Whoever is last watch would probably be the first person to go to sleep, because I have to wake up early.
Lily and Natalie. Because watch order that I have written down is Miriam, Tosha, Bernie, Lily, Natalie. So Miriam is first. Natalie, as you begin drifting to sleep, it's strange. Most evenings you have vibrant, creative, imaginative dreams, filling the brim of your mind with many different either nightmares or fantasies that you have had in your life. But something else happens. You start reliving moments of your life. The good ones, the bad ones. The first time that you had a daddy-daughter dance at your school. It was a very big moment for you. And because everything in the Empire is competitive, you actually came in third place. You later became suspicious that your dad may have paid off some people, but still. You're muted.
I would like to re-roll those performance checks.
Little too late.
Hey, you can't mess with a memory.
Not yet. The next dream that you have is when you had a incredibly bad day at school, finding out that a lot of people didn't respect your family because of your dad's profession. Seeing that apparently a lot of other nobles in this world seem to look down on him as he's dirty as an archaeologist, as they put it. and you ended up getting into a fight with somebody over that. Now, luckily, your dad did teach you how to throw a punch, Patrick taught you how to throw a punch, and you ended up getting suspended for a couple of weeks and having to move to a different school after that. But you start having these memories come in and out, and they seem so incredibly real that this feels more scripted than it feels like a happenstance of your mind. I need you to roll me a D100. Roll for repressed memory.
We love rolling lower than a 20.
It's strange, though. A memory you don't remember having happens in the middle of all of these. You were riding around in the backyard, being trained how to be on the horse, something you had zero interest in actually knowing about whatsoever. And you remember looking over to the back patio where your father, as well as Patrick, were sitting with two individuals that you had never seen before. Not the first time this has occurred. But when you got bored of your horse lessons, you ended up just leaving, and, well, discipline was never something that your family was super adamant about teaching you about. You wandered over and you heard a conversation happening, where apparently your father was having a conversation with Trent. You know, we have sensed her aptitude after some time now. She has remarkable marks for adaptation and ability to draw in magic. Well, given as it may be, I don't think that is something I'm that interested to send her into. You really believe your daughter would have a better career doing something other than serving the Empire as a Volstrucker? She'd be a part of the newest generation. You and I both know that I know a little bit too much about your program. Right, of course, but you also know that it has become safer for everybody involved. I think she would have a much better life doing something else. At that moment, Trent looks directly over at you. Little girl, wouldn't you like to serve the Empire? Wouldn't you love to bring honor to your family and make it so incredibly powerful and good? And you look so overjoyed growing up, and this is the biggest honor somebody could give you, giving you the opportunity to join the program. And, well, I mean, at your age of 8, come on, nobody has that opportunity. That's so young.
That'll be like Grandpa.
Exactly. You would serve the entirety of the Empire just like your grandfather did. And you hear your father shouting, "No, she will not." Never in your life up into those 8 years did you ever hear your dad raise his voice. That's not something he did. He got frustrated. Sometimes he would even cry in frustration, but he never got angry. You really would defy the Cerberus Assembly? You know, I would not do that. Never would I do that. But I wouldn't let her. No, she can't. Well, that is most unfortunate. You see, if she believes there's something wrong with the structure of our academy, that means there is something wrong with it that she would share with others. And we can't be having people spreading false lies about the Volstrucker program, now can we? He stands up and you see this large necrotic pool of energy as he's aiming it over towards you. And Nathan steps forward. I don't think that has to be necessary at all. Looking utterly terrified. Padrick steps over and just like puts himself in front of you, but you see that even he looks terrified right now. What is the alternative to this? Well, you have those nice ruins that you need explored. You need somebody who knows how to do that properly. Your Volstruckers are trained in a great deal many things, but they're no archaeologists, let alone the greatest archaeologist that ever lived. I think we have other options. Not better than me. So you're saying you'll go there? I'm saying I would be more than happy to serve the Empire however it needs to happen. And if we just need to do a little... That's fine. We will revisit this conversation when she is an adult. But we can't have her keep these memories. He reaches his hand, places it on top of your head, and you hear him cast an incantation, and all of your memories of this entire encounter were ripped out of your mind. You don't remember this ever happening, Natalie. This entire situation. Your dad's never been angry before. He's never yelled before. Let alone, Padrick's never been afraid of somebody before. You've never even met Trent. But everything else felt so real. You wake up and you pass the watch on to the next person. Or sorry, at the end of this, Bernie wakes you up, getting you ready for your watch now. Bernie, you've been watching carefully, being vigilant at that open door. Everybody seems to be sleeping, or whatever the fuck Lily does now, peacefully.
Yep. Except Patry, who had a bit of sort of
the nightmare conversation thing. Yeah.
So everything seems to be all right here. Clover, just Patry seems to be having a bit of a nightmare, but she's asleep as far as I can tell.
Okay.
You okay?
Just weird dream.
All right, good to know. I'll try to get some rest for the last couple hours then.
For everybody else who has dreamt while they are in here, you've had a similar experience, but of your own memories throughout your life. Lily, you have no experiences such as this at all. You get to rest peacefully in your unconscious state, fully aware of everything around you. Now, Natalie and Lily being left by yourselves to do a watch here, is there anything the two of you would like to do?
How you doing, Natalie?
I had a weird dream. Like a really weird dream. Like
bad weird or good weird?
neither bad or good. It was just weird. It was like my thought. It was like I was going through memories, going through pictures, and then there was a memory that seemed so real, like it happened, but I don't know. There was somebody there. They never said his name. My dad was there, and so was Padrick, and somebody else that never spoke. And he did some spell on me to get rid of my memories, but it was for the Volstrucker program, but I didn't really show a lot of. I was like an average wizard. Like I wasn't very remarkable. At least I thought I was a wizard. I thought I was a wizard.
I mean, you are pretty remarkable. I mean, we've gotten this far, and you know.
I don't know. It's trying to recruit me or something, but It's the first time I've seen my dad yell, and the first time I've seen Patrick afraid of anything. I've seen him literally. Never mind. I don't want to get into him, but
But
oh, go ahead.
if I'm to kind of piece together what I'm hearing, right? These Empire people wanted to not invite you, conscript you, make you a Volstrucker, and your father figures, Patrick and your actual dad, said no.
My dad said no, which is weird because I don't know. He's always encouraged other people to go out and do things and help, just help. But maybe he knew something about it that I didn't, or
Well, I mean, you already know that Volstruckers are really bad people.
yeah.
So I'm thinking he maybe knew about that and wanted to protect you from them. Especially whoever was trying to recruit you. I mean, that either been someone high ranking or with enough sway to cause your Patrick and your dad fear.
Yeah.
Right,
I don't know. It's just a weird dream. Do I
It's
see anything while we're on watch? By the way, sorry.
Natalie. No. You're not getting out of this one that easily. That's not. That doesn't sound like just a dream. That sounds like an actual thing that may have happened.
Well, I can't change it. And if it did happen, I mean, what can I do about it?
So, Patry, you are also like in and out of sleep at this point since you didn't have a watch during the watch order. It's kind of that moment where, like, yeah, you got your full 8 hours, but you keep sleeping a little bit, but you're kind of aware, like at sleepovers and shit. Oh, welcome back. Did you hear what I just said? Still muted. All right, is this a text-only session?
She said there was some background noise earlier. So.
Not for the whole time, hopefully. Okay, no problem. Then you can text, but yeah. So, you experience the same thing as everybody else that actually sleeps. Memories of yours come in and out of your dreamlike state while you are here. But, as for what you saw during your watch, Natalie, you hear something outside of the crates, down inside of the lower depths of this dungeon you all have been traveling through. You pull the crate to the side slightly and peek your eye out, and you see this weird-looking creature. It's walking around. It has one eye on its large-looking head, hunched over, roughly humanoid shape, but clearly not any humanoid that you've ever seen before. And as it's walking around, it seems to be like picking up pieces from the dead Duro that you all killed, going through their clothings and belongings and like ripping off segments of it and looting through them carefully as it looks around with a giant-looking eye. Then it takes its claw and stabs it into the skull of one of them, wrapping around in a long circle, popping off the head, and begins picking at brain matter with its claw and eating it as if it's popcorn from a bag.
Oh, that's gross.
Brain matter and getting under nails. I've been too much. Ugh. God. Let's not deal with the brain-eating cyclops today, Natalie.
It takes another large bite and incantation.
Wow. And speaks.
Well, It might be able to speak, or it might be just taking that brain matter stuff. I don't know. Let's not deal with that today.
The signal whistle work on anything? I have a funny joke.
As long as you can see it,
She's gonna take out the signal whistle and look directly at the Cyclops and blow it.
Clover, wait. Let me think about this for a moment. All right, fuck it, do it.
It doesn't know we're here.
You blow the whistle, and its head shoots up quickly, like a meerkat, looking around on a very large swivel. As its giant eye settles over towards the crate that you pulled away and looks directly at you. I need you to roll me a deception check, please.
The whistle doesn't blow from where you blow it. It just makes a noise in your head.
Right. This creature has an insanely high passive. It's literally an eyeball.
Deception check.
God, it's like
Please
a
tell me you
beholder,
just
but it's
said
a
it's beholder.
Deception
gazer.
check contested by this creature's insight.
Oh, I wish I 20
That's fine.
would have had a crit.
It tilts its head from side to side while it looks at you. Moves the head in front of it and just like offers it up towards you a little bit. Looking shakily and scared.
What the? God, this is where Hopper Acro would have been good advice at the moment.
Wait,
Well, right now you have Lily and Patry.
Yeah, you're acting like I'm not here, and Patry's there like half asleep.
I know that, but it wants me to eat that brain. I'm not doing that.
Well, it doesn't see you, does it?
No, it doesn't see us.
It is looking directly at you.
I don't think it sees us.
Its 90% eye is looking at you. Lily, you can peek over her head and it clearly sees her.
Yeah. I don't know why Clover was the first to notice this thing.
Because she brought up the fact that she was actively looking. And then you're like talking. Like,
Yeah, and I have a high passive.
yeah.
No, maybe Patry, do you want to eat it? The brain thing? It's offering it. It'd be rude if one of us doesn't.
Moves the head back and cuts the neck all the way across with its claw, just like dropping the body to the ground, and begins like walking backwards slowly with the head.
You know, let's just let it do its thing.
Yeah. I thought it would jump or run or something when I blew that whistle.
Your prey?
What?
It looks down at the dead body.
Yes?
Hey, people are trying to sleep, Natalie.
Yeah, my bad. I mean, that thing yelled.
Lily uses cast message. Yes, and if you don't, you should go away.
Keep brain food. Make thoughts clear. It responds to you as if it like understands your magic.
Well, that's good. But yeah, you can go away. You can keep the brains if you want. We don't need them.
Good. Good food. Smarter. And it keeps like chewing and eating the brain matter, and it moves further away until it is inside of some very dark shadow, and just like you don't see it leave the shadow, but you also don't hear it anymore.
Well, let's make sure we be careful. Luckily, I think the only ones really in any danger are you, Tulsha, and Miriam from this brain-eating thing. So, we should be good. Right?
They're the only ones with actual brains. Sorry.
I mean, I don't know. Cyclopses are weird.
I mean, I don't
claws.
I don't think that was a Cyclops. I thought Cyclops were supposed to be like giants, but with one eye.
You can roll me
I
an
don't know.
Arcana check with disadvantage, if you would like. Only Lily, though. 18. You got a decent look at it. It has a very baleful eye that peers out through all of this darkness that gave you a very weird sense of intelligence and almost like an unnerving amount of malevolence behind it as well, but it looked reasonably afraid of you all for some reason. That creature reminds you of some type of creature your brother had to research on his second year at the Lyceum. You can't remember specifically what class it was for, though.
Yeah. Miriam may or may not know more about it. Well, regardless, obviously you don't want to talk about the probable dream, not dream that you had, and there's that thing. You want to pass some time with this? And Lily pulls out, I don't know if you'd let me do this, but I haven't done this in a while, the, what is it? Magical tinkering. And I want Lily to basically have a marker.
Oh, do you want to draw on them? I did this once at a party.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I need a sleight of hand check from both of you.
All right, my hands are a little bit.
I can do it.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Okay.
I'm very good at this.
All right.
Everybody has a mustache.
Wait, no. Also, add like a little angry eyebrows to Bernie.
Doesn't he always have those anyways? Just
Well,
two
now
sets
they're thick. They're thick and bushy like Rock Lee from Naruto.
Rock Lee, yeah.
Not the bushy brow.
I
So-
swear they're never gonna put me on watch again after this.
Oh, never with me.
Did I
anyways.
mention Bernie sleeps with his eyes open? Literally Lieutenant Payne. Or Major Payne.
Bird just
What
looks at
the
you. as you're doing
hell are
this.
you doing?
Maybe we should draw on ourselves so they think it's less suspicious. And they might not believe us.
That's no. Let's do that. But before that, like Miriam is a really open canvas because just no hair. So let's just go ham on that for a bit.
Alright, you give him fucking rows of dreads just going across his skull. Wait, no, he has the wig.
Oh, we can take off the wig for a little bit.
Wow.
It's attuned, motherfucker. You ain't taking shit off.
Oh, I didn't know it was like
It's glued to his head.
It's the wig of protection.
Yeah. Gives him Fabio hair. But
in
anyways.
that case, we'll give you the what's that thing when you frosted tips, but it's with a black Sharpie.
Oh no. Everybody wakes up. After what happened. Tosha, Bernie, Miriam. It's very quick for all of you to realize that everybody is drawn on other than Patry, who was technically awake during this entire time.
I mean, Lily would have wanted to draw on Patry as well because she was half asleep,
But-
sort of.
But she's awake. Like, you can't really, like, draw on somebody when they're half awake, you know?
Lily would have asked
We know
if
who would do this.
if we could draw on Patry.
Patry, would you allow that? BRB'd again, so let's go with no.
Okay. Oh,
I take it nothing interesting happened since you deemed to draw on all of us?
wait, what?
What?
Why?
What?
I'm insulted by that accusation.
I don't care if you're insulted.
I don't even have anything to draw with. Like, does anyone have charcoal.
Exactly. If anything, it's Marion. And I want to say Lily would have put like the marker in Marion's possession somewhere.
The fact you went, Miriam, means we know it was you.
Can you
Also,
gasp at
this
that
has
point?
magic in it.
And let me remind you that I have manacles. And I will use them on our next rest.
Huge fucking
Bernie-
eyebrows.
Bernie, we don't want to have anything to do with your fetishes right now, okay?
That's weird coming from someone who can't keep, proclaiming her fetishes.
Hey, I'm just open and honest with what I want.
A little too open.
Yeah, I'm with Marion on this one.
All right. Well, anyway, other than some mysterious person drawing on faces,
Ooh.
only other interesting thing that happened was a Cyclops thing eating brains.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah,
That was like a cyclops with claws, and it was eating brains. And we tried to scare it by using the signal whistle on it, but it just provoked it.
well, it scared it.
So, you decided to draw its attention?
No, I didn't think it would draw its attention. I thought it would scare it away, but
Well, I mean-
apparently knew exactly where it came from.
But where is it now?
Oh, off in that shadow over there.
And
I have
it
a
just-
book of monstrosities. Can I figure out what that is?
Well, I mean, you would need a better description than it has a big eyeball.
Yeah, Miriam, remember that project on the in second year that you didn't come to me for, but you went to that one other nerd from the transmutation department?
Transmutation's a valid magic.
Well,
Doesn't like
I
that.
didn't think I'd have to say this out loud, but everything in this place is to be treated as hostile until proven otherwise.
Oh, for sure. We were prepared to absolutely murder the thing should it come too close.
So I'm just gonna dancing lights light up that corner.
Alrighty. You send out your dancing light, and you see huddled in the corner with 2 skulls of the Duro that you guys killed, completely empty of brain matter at this point, is this very disgusting and vile-looking creature. It's roughly humanoid shaped with this massive green eye looking over at you all, and it looks like the spine of the creature is sticking out from the entire back all the way down to its butt. As it stands there with long claws and sharp teeth, it looks directly over, still staring without blinking over where all of you slept, as now it is inside of a bright light and looks a little stunned. Miriam, you may roll me an Arcana check with advantage.
Yay.
Can I roll a religion check?
You may.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20
19.
hits the DC.
Oh,
Remember, Lily failed on an 18. It's
yeah.
this creature. That is a Nothic. They are individuals that were once mages of high renown who had fallen into the wrong path in suit of lichdom and failed their transformation. They have no recollection of who they once were, though they always seem to be in the pursuit of knowledge and recognize other scholars like themselves. They are timid, but very powerful if provoked, as they have acute awareness, understanding, and abilities of the arcane from their times as mages. They are mages who pursued lichdom but failed. And when you look closer at it, it has what remains of a wizard's robes that are like tattered and ripped apart across its body. Bernie. Well, that looks like an abomination to you.
I flex my smite muscle.
It's in your heart.
Like, we're just gonna go out our way and kill things now.
I mean,
It's a Nothic.
What's a Nothic?
What's
What's
left over when a wizard tries to become a lich and fails.
Right.
It reaches up and like touches your globule of light, and then like does the hand motions to cast that same spell but doesn't do it.
Can they be reasoned with?
I mean,
They are timid but very powerful if provoked.
But also bizarrely intelligent.
And very intelligent.
Maybe it can help us get past the Atropol.
It did talk.
Well, Miriam, you're the expert. How should we deal with this thing?
Carefully and try not to provoke it unintentionally. Hello.
Human said I keep, and it like moves the two skulls behind itself.
Look over to Natalie.
Yeah. Like,
I mean-
it should, what, we need its brains?
Yeah, I mean, technically it was me, but yeah, I could see where the confusion came from.
That's fine.
Metal speak.
Metal does speak.
And it like crouches and claws across the floor slowly, like looking more closely up at you.
The light will be following him.
Yeah. And when it looks over at you, Miriam, I need you to roll me a deception check.
How far down is it?
It's about a 15-foot climb, and it's about 10 feet away from you. Like it's slowly crawling from the corner to look up closer. It looks curious. Yeah, deception
doing-
check.
I'm just gonna keep my
That's
hand
a
on
17.
the
Uh-oh.
keep my hand on the hilt of my axe and have a ready action to jump towards it and attack
Okay.
in case it does anything that seems hostile.
So when it looks over at you, Miri, you feel very strangely vulnerable as it does, and then it smiles. Lyceum. You are on probation.
DM, refresh my memory. Did I get put on probation when I came back to the Lyceum?
Oh, yeah. If it wasn't for Thunderbrand, you wouldn't have even been let out.
Yes, I'm from the Lyceum. How did you know that?
I see more.
Bernie, be careful. This guy seems like he's got a lot of eye puns in his repertoire.
I see.
So when he said see more, did he mean like name-wise, or he sees more?
He sees more.
Okay. Sorry, that's an actual name.
That's a good question with this group. That's fair.
That's not what we're gonna call him though. Seymour.
How does he feel about my skeletons flanking me?
He doesn't seem to mind at all.
So can we...
You come to become lich like others?
I'm just gonna whisper to Bernie. Just follow my lead.
Yeah, well,
Yes, I'm here to study lichdom.
No! No! Lich bad! And it picks up rock and throws it, where it just like bounces off the wall. It clearly has like very little muscles.
Why did you say that?
I would have
Lich.
to agree.
Lich, turn you to me. Bad. Don't. You lose it. You lose it all. You lose it all. Bad.
what's your name, foul thing?
Come on, it's been pretty reasonable right now.
I'm just gonna call him Seymour.
Oh,
It's
he
still
definitely
foul.
stinks a lot. Lose that. I don't know. I don't know why. I came for lichdom. I failed. We all failed. Many worse than me. I remember. I remember. There's way back. I don't know it. They don't remember.
Could I make an Arcana or Religion check on a way to reverse lichdom from archaeology studies and lost texts?
Lichdom, maybe not this thing, possibly? There's probably
I
more of
would
these in
say this is a new territory of study for you and everybody who's not literally School of Necromancy or Paladin Bane to Necromancy.
Figure I ask since I have access to a lot of weird things.
Yeah, you have access to a lot of weird things, but this is one of those, like, lichdom is a very well-kept secret for a reason. The only reason necromancers are taught anything about it is to dissuade them from pursuing it.
Bernie's not much of a scholar, but can I roll religion on it?
Sure.
Can I roll arcane?
Sure.
Oh, that's the dichotomy.
28!
Nice.
Bernie, now that
Apparently
you are...
that one book.
Yeah. Now that you were told about what this creature specifically is, you do remember studying it a very tiny bit. This is a creature who is cursed with what it is. And not cursed in the sense of, haha, I cast a second level spell and it's gone. It's fundamentally, as its existence, cursed by the gods, as lichdom is against everything the gods hold dear. This is something that is not reversible, and you and Mirian are both aware of that, and that a portion of that curse is to give certain creatures the memory that there is a way to do it as a form of torture. So they pursue getting better, but they can't.
Ooh, that's fucked.
The gods aren't always merciful with their punishments.
Seems to me this creature has earned its punishment.
I remember. I go back. Do not pursue. It's pointing directly at you, Mirian. Please don't. Bad choice.
All right.
Well, we're gonna ask it to ask it if it knows a way around that baby, or just leave it here.
You mean Atropol?
Yeah.
Man who promised you lich is liar. He keep others here to guard it. They serve it. It is lie. Yes? You know it is lie. This is lie. You cannot lich here. You will be serving only. Unless, like me, know better.
What
So there
man
no
are you? Sorry.
What were you asking? Bernie was first.
What man are you talking about?
Man promised us. Same promise you? Looks at you, Mirian.
Was his name Trent?
No. No. He had name. I can't remember, but no.
Nathan?
My dad
Nathan!
can't-
No, not Nathan, but Nathan. I know Nathan. World Armament.
Archaeologist.
No armament.
Can you get us to him? Because we're here to save him.
Wait, you know Nathan.
Yeah, you could say that.
Nathan, Nathan helped me. He showed, way to get smarter. Books. Books? You all have books?
I've got some books. If you're
Books.
willing to help us, I'll give them to you.
Ah,
Don't give it the smut things,
I
lady.
I will help
Hey.
for smut. New magic?
Yes.
God damn
Tells her just under breath, technically.
I love how
No.
Bernie immediately knew what I was gonna offer.
Oh, come on. With you, it's predictable. You give me books. I help you get where Nathan go?
Yes.
Wait. Nathan friends.
Yes.
And
You want
it
to s-
very quickly, with a disgustingly fast speed, like lunges forward onto the wall and with one hand stabs in and grabs onto it and
At
begins
that point,
like
I'm like drawing my axe and just.
I'm just like, Bernie, wait. Bernie,
Mhm.
wait.
Yeah,
it
I'm just-
reaches into its robe with the other hand and then looks up at the axe, lets go and falls backwards and holds out a note from 10 feet below.
Lily will go ahead and get the note so that no one else has to get near it.
You reach down, you grab it, and he looks at you very curiously. Metal speaks. Strange. Strange. Good. New Lich?
I mean, technically no, but also I'm still kind of figuring that out myself.
So, you take this very old, sweaty, reeking letter that is mostly blotched with the body odor of this creature more than anything else, and you unwrap it in its very stale and sticky state. When you look at it, it has one word written on it. Vishkana.
Vishkana.
Religion check on that name?
History.
History.
I'm proficient. Can I do that too?
Yes.
Oh, just a reminder, we did get the benefits of a long rest, correct?
Yes, all of you long rested.
Okay.
Yeah, neither of you. He say, give to friends. They give to Pandy. Pandy.
Pandy.
Handy.
Pandy.
Handy.
Patry.
Is it Patry?
Pandatry.
Patry. Beard. Oh, sorry. Beard. Like, he points over at the Duro.
Yeah, I think he does mean Patry.
No, he doesn't. Okay, so we are looking for another one of these Darrow things then.
No,
Maybe.
no. Friend, surface. Has beard. Good beard.
Patch.
Patrick.
Fist. Patrick. Said give Patrick. important.
Patrick.
You would remember the dwarven individual that had a thing for punching ghosts?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's her grandfather, was it? Or
Uncle.
That was her uncle,
Uncle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, you need past Atropole. There's way. It's difficult. There are 5 like me that protect it. They don't trust me since I help Nathan. They scared, though, of me. 'Cause I know.
You know.
I know.
You know?
What do you know that they are scared of?
I know. Way back, I know to speak more. I know many things they don't know. So they're scared of me.
Right. Well, would you be able to help us sneak past them and the Atropole?
They don't trust me, but I can bring them out. I can't help sneak. I can bring them out.
So you can bring them out and we can ambush them.
Or if they are brought out while they are distracted, we can sneak by.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wait, no, you kill them. If you know, kill them to kill me.
When I'm on the side of not killing anything.
Oh, they're bad. They're bad. They're like us. Points at Miriam in itself. They seek very bad.
Yeah. Some things are just deserving of death, Clover. Final death.
And stupid. Like, it scoops up some dirt on the ground. Dirt. Yes. Stupid. Smart like dog.
Also, if what he's saying is true, someone is actively sending wizards here, knowing they will fail to become liches
Right. So he
and
can
serve this thing, which
So he
means
can-
someone has a vested interest here.
Yeah. To protect this Atropole.
I think the Atropole is a guard. I think it's protecting the person, the person that's keeping people in cages past it. And that's probably also the person sending people here.
Okay.
Could be.
Alright, so I guess that brings up what do we change what we're doing and try to avoid it, or do we just go in and kill the evil baby?
Well, the thing he just said, and I point at the creature, if he draws them out and we sneak past, they're going to kill him. So far, he is some sort of asset here. And
I
he
help.
can. Yes, very good.
I think the way we should go is have our friend here draw them out, and we sneak up behind the dumb ones to remove them. As if not, what's the saying? You don't want to have your back to an enemy.
Uh-huh.
And
Also,
plus,
if
we can.
ever... Yeah, go ahead.
Plus, since it seems that our friend likes brains, he can have their brains.
Yes.
Fair enough. And there's also the point that if we have to deal with this Atropole at some point, it would be good if we can divide and conquer, as it were. Take out its guards first so we don't have to fight them and it at the same time.
Yes.
Alright, well, if we are doing this, Tosha, you did mention something about a really good breakfast.
Yes, I can do that. Hmm.
I looked down at the thing again. What do you call it? Nothic, was it? Do you know if this Atropol and the others, are they connected somehow? Can they warn it?
They can. It speaks, but they can't speak.
Okay. So it can order them, but they cannot communicate back.
Only if smart. They're dumb.
Okay.
I'm smart.
I can do the feast, yes. It will take an hour for us all to consume it. And there would be enough for our friend to even have some as well. It feeds 12 people.
More food?
More food.
Brains. Make smarter.
Would Heroes Feast make brains for it?
No, of course not.
No.
It creates food for you. Like, that's...
Yeah, that being said, like if he did eat it though, wouldn't he gain the benefits of it, which is like I don't know if that would change something on him for the good.
Who knows?
Well, if we're doing this, it's definitely not going to be in this cave or this hollowed area. It should be more in the open since
I know.
there needs space.
I know.
You know?
Ahead. Chamber. Atropol. Chamber before. Chamber before. Large wall of, that. Points behind you, Mirian, to one of your skeletons. I know. Switch. To open wall and close. So, you, points at Mirian, will open wall to get them. Chase me. And then, when they in, close wall.
Okay.
I like that plan.
Yeah.
And then we strike hard and fast.
By the way, quick. So, Joey, can you say that one more time? Like, for some reason, my brain just didn't comprehend what he just meant by that
It
plan.
speaks in a slightly confusing way, unfortunately.
So to translate half lich, open wall, get other half liches to follow it. It goes in the room, close wall, they're gone. They're locked up.
Oh, but don't they kill him then?
No, because we're in there waiting for them.
That's the ambush part. You wait until they get
okay.
past the wall of skeletons, close it, and then there's a paladin behind them.
And hopefully not just the paladin.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, they're just like, I see many things, but why do I hear boss music?
Just Rip and Tear starts playing.
Yeah, just Dragula blasting full blast.
That sounds like an excellent plan. In which case, shall we feast and then get it done?
Sounds good.
Are
Alright.
you including our new friend in your special feast?
Yes.
Alrighty. Special
You mean the
feast
You mean
activated.
Patry, right?
Oh, wow. Yes, Patry as well.
Yeah. So
To
here-
make it easier, Patry's going to be the one that manages the gate since Patry's not here. And I'm pretty sure she didn't give me a person to control them yet.
I don't know. She didn't mention anything to us.
Yeah, so, alrighty. Then go ahead and roll Hero's Feast. To make it simple, Tolsha, you're casting the spell, right?
Yep.
You roll the 2d10s, and that's what everybody gets.
All right. Come on, big numbers.
There's only one worse roll than that.
How is the wizards above 100?
Can I luck point that and just?
No, those are 2d10s, not a d20.
They add up to an d20.
Can I flash of genius that? And,
No. Not an ability check. That's a skill difference right there.
Oh well.
It's all right. Your hit point maximums all increased by 3. Put it as over hit points for you, just to keep it easier, so you don't accidentally write down that's your hit point maximum.
Yeah.
And everybody,
Hey, I'm over 100.
woo! We're gonna
Hey.
go on break. I'm gonna open up the map that I was discussing, or that it was discussing, for all of you to set up in, and you can place yourselves wherever you see fit. All of that fun jazz. But we'll be right back. Okay.
All right.
Did you want us to?
Oh.
Did you? Are you?
You could just
doing
ask. Hello, welcome back,
Okay,
everybody.
yeah.
We're back. Yeah, go ahead, ask your question.
Did you want us to like continue doing preparations?
I mean,
now or because
if you guys are satisfied with the preparations you've taken, then we can go ahead. If you need to wait 2 sessions, I understand with this group.
no, I'll just think. My thinking is that we take a bit of rope and we use the climbing kit or use the pittance there to create a kind of a trip wire over here, so that when they come in, they'll hopefully trip up at least 2 of them, and I expect we'll have like a surprise round. So then the first one of us, probably me, I can step out from this table over here, which I will have set up, and I'll just pour oil on them, take a step back, and Miriam, you can do your fire blast thing or what you had.
Just a quick thing that if this railing is right here, we don't even have to worry about the pythons. Just tie it around the railing, and then you have a
Clothesline them.
Yeah.
So, who here is proficient in thieves' tools to set up a trap?
Oh! Pick me!
Who here is going to be making the trap?
I guess me.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Cool. So,
meanwhile, I'll be tipping this table over so that it creates sort of like a hiding spot behind it, and then I'll just be ready there with a barrel of oil, I suppose.
all right, I'll update this Nothic so you know that this one is Seymour, as you so graciously named him.
I mean, it's funny and it works.
Yeah, I mean, he's only got 1 eye, so it should be like C half.
But it's a very
Okay,
big
that
eye,
was
so
just
he
lazy.
see more.
Right. Okay.
I mean, at one of these points, we're just gonna turn a corner and it's suddenly Seymour. Oh yeah, I should roll my thieves' tools. Would it be intelligence or dexterity?
Setting up a trap is based around wisdom.
Oh,
Think of it like survival. You're creating a trap, but thieves' tools.
Okay, not bad. Not bad.
Not bad at
I'm
all.
assuming it's going to be like this will be the DC they have to do to see it.
The DC is always that. For simple traps that like you make shit within like 10 minutes, it's that -5. Now,
Okay,
if you construct a trap that's like, hours of preparation, the DC goes down to 3. An entire day, the DC goes down to 2. And then if you do like a week's worth of planning for it, there's no minus to it at all.
Okay, I'm
I'm
go
just
with
gonna
flash.
say, guys, stay far away from where they're gonna trip.
I'm gonna flash of genius that just to make the DC for it higher on them.
So you're flashing it? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Mark down one of your flashes are already used before you even get
Yep.
there. Let's go.
Hey, this is basically a prank, but it's used for battle.
Yep.
Also, we were discussing if this gas on the floor might be flammable.
Tosha would know it is not flammable at all.
Okay.
No.
Like, it's a little flammable. Like, it can ignite,
It'll
but
burn
it won't
itself up, but it won't blow up.
burst. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. God damn it. Sorry, my friend DM'd a picture of him cooking some ribs and shit, and everyone's like, wow, that's amazing. And I just like, dude, you need more than just salt and pepper on your fucking seasoning. You're so disrespectful to flavor. Anyways.
The man doesn't have time to slow roast his ribs.
No, that's what he's doing, but he's using S&P, and that's it. At least throw fucking garlic powder in. Giving white people a bad name. Anyways.
Use some barbers.
Adobo, like... but anyways. You flash it, so the DC is just the static 21 then. Very easy. On All right, everybody's positioned where they wish to be positioned against these creatures?
I told everyone, steer clear, because I'm dropping a spell as soon as they hit that.
I need a group stealth check still.
Does being behind the ledge provide advantage?
No, it just
Or
gives you a
cover?
place to actually hide, because Lily and Clover are out in the open right now.
Well, Lily is pretending to be a suit of armor, so that's kind of her deal.
Ah, yes, the suit of armor that wasn't there previously. That's fair.
I mean, what do they remember?
Okay,
I'm gonna use my session advantage on my stealth.
go for it.
Because I'm already gonna roll bad for the
Yeah.
skeletons.
I want to do the same.
I'm just drawing up where I'll be like tilting the table so that I'll be standing behind it.
I'm just gonna roll 1 for the skeletons, alright? Is that fine?
Yeah.
Oh, dear God.
Hey, at least the skeletons will draw the attention.
Miriam, you used your advantage.
I use my advantage on myself.
Yep.
It doesn't extend
All
to them,
right, that's
unfortunately.
1, 2, 3, 4 rolls out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 individuals. There we go.
Yeah, I haven't rolled yet. And can someone can someone just check in front of the table so that I don't stick out or something? I'm just basically just asking for assistance.
Seymour will see if he sees or not.
All right.
He'll help you because he doesn't actually have to stealth.
All right. So it's 19 then.
Divided by 6.
Bernie,
Group average
I'm
of 13.
dropping a spell. You might
Yeah.
want to go farther back.
Nah,
well-
he's resistant.
I do have a plan because on a surprise round you get your full action, right? Or
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can dump oil and go,
Okay, so
just like Exxon.
all of you are well hidden, right? Sure. No.
I think so.
No.
Are you all ready?
Should we hide again?
You're all bad. Let's just do.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you don't get to just re-roll because somebody notices off the rib. It's just
Okay. Well, one thing. Maybe we'll just let me know. I'll just go over to the middle here and drive a python into the into the ground, and then I'll use a bit of string and tie one of the rats to it.
I'm sorry.
So-
so you're
what?
letting the rat sit inside the poison?
Oh, that's true. But yeah, I'll.
Yes.
I'll
Within
I'll
10
drag over
seconds
what
of the
is
rat
that?
being in the poison, it is dead.
Good point. I'm gonna take over one of these barrels instead, move it over there, and then
Put the rat on
put
top.
the rat on top, just so it sort of looks like it's just standing there.
It looks very confused all around, and it looks like it wants to climb down, but it's very confused.
I'm just sorry, Timmy. You'll just have to do here.
You named it. Why would you name it?
It's just a way
Oh,
to
Bernie is
differentiate
evil.
between all of them.
Bernie is evil.
I keep telling you that he's an evil paladin.
Yeah, lawful
Right?
evil.
He's balancing his goodness with being evil once in a while.
True neutral.
Lawful neutral.
Yeah. Oh, jeepers, guys. Jeepers. All right. Pull lever. Patry pulls the lever, and the door down below opens up. For those of you still inside of the chamber who can peer down there, can any of you see that deep inside?
I can see down to here.
Clover can see it.
I can see over here.
I can see that.
I can see right here. Yeah.
So, those of you that can peer down there, and keep in mind, make sure you're seeing from your player's character's perspective, not your buddies.
Mm-hmm.
You look forward at the most ghastly and vile thing any of you have ever seen before in your lives. Floating inside of this magnificently large glass tube of some kind is the Atropole. This undead, never quite living, god-like creature that's stuck in this form floats there, up and down. These large umbilicals sticking out of it into multiple different directions onto other landings and platforms further to the side. You all who can see over there hear the boiling and heat emanating off of it. There's an intense heat coming from that room. So intense that none of you are sure what that could possibly be. Everything's felt static so far. Anyways, as it opens, Seymour comes down. Hey. Come here. Come here. I'm back. You know. I'm back. I am smartest. I control you. Come here. Come on. I'm going to roll intimidation from him.
Do it. Kill me now.
7. For those of you that are peeking out far enough, you begin to see a few of these creatures slowly peek out from corners and crevices further away. They slowly begin walking towards Seymour, chittering and chattering with this very strange voice as Seymour is backing away slowly from them. Come! Come, 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 come. Come, 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 come. We killed you. No, not kill you. You serve me. As all of them continue coming out, Bernie, there's quite a few of them that are down here. And he begins heading this way, slowly. As they are approaching slowly up the stairs,
Back up a bit.
Lily and Bernie, the two of you see that their eyes are looking around carefully. Weird level of intelligence that these creatures possess, bizarre as it is, as they seem to be watching closely. With advantage on perception checks.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, why advantage?
Because
They have.
they are mostly eyeball and they have keen sight.
Oh, damn it.
Well, hold on. You had a 26, whatever.
No, she had a 21 because it's a -5 when you make a makeshift trap in 10 minutes.
Ooh.
Well, do they get disadvantage because of the eye-catching rat in the middle of the room?
No.
Do they
they're
have
not
disadvantage because it's covered in fog?
No. I don't give you guys disadvantage for shit like that. I'm giving it to them.
Fair enough.
Unless you want me to.
This is what happens when we don't take 3 sessions to plan.
As they begin moving up the stairs slowly, Seymour begins running up them, and one of your skeletons, as it was like beginning to aim the arrow, its arm kind of like snaps downwards quickly, and an arrow goes firing over to the random side over yonder, and the creature's attention snaps up over to where they are. And guys, it's initiative time.
Damn it.
Oh,
I
buddy.
mean, to be fair, they are all grouped up right now.
They are. Of course, I rolled a 6.
Yeah, I rolled a 7.
And Bernie can go all like 300.
Tell me the last
Spartan
time any
paladin.
of my mobs rolled higher than a 10.
That one combat we had?
Oh, that one legendary.
That time you rolled a nat 20.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I remember.
I remember.
Holy fuck, who has that? Somebody was making a staticky noise. Alright, well, let me roll my other initiative then.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, you were
I
saying
told
last
you-
time you rolled high.
Tasha, move your phone away from your cords, please. Or something.
That's-
You're giving a lot of feedback right now.
That's weird.
Alright, I just muted you because that was, like, deafening. Oh, hey, it rolled well. Still only a 17.
I'm so thankful I rolled a 19.
So, Mirian, as soon as your skeleton's elbow, like, snaps downwards and releases the arrow randomly, you look over at the creatures as they're all looking up over at you. And what are you going to do?
Fuck. Yeah, they got us. They're not gonna fall for this now. All right. Hey guys, I'm a wizard. And wow, my sheet is really long.
Oh my god, he got the spell.
Oh no, he casted Fireball.
Oh.
Where'd you find that?
In the spell book. I got it for free, effectively. Well, not for free, you know what I mean. You have to waste one of my precious free spells on Fireball.
You've done it. You finally become a true wizard.
Yeah, and if I angle it right here so they all get hit with it, I avoid hitting Bernie. That's pretty good damage for an upcast.
So what's the point that you're putting it at?
Right here. Yeah, so it hits all 6 of them, but not hitting Bernie.
Okay. As the fireball goes flying over towards the creatures, they watch the beam of light, and you see one mimics its hands in a similar way to what you just did while staring at it, and they all have to give dex saves. All right. Top left to right, bottom left to right, so on and so forth. We're rolling advantages, but it's not advantage. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, 2 successful, 4 fails. And this is fire damage? Oh, they do not like fire damage that much. Boop.
Man, it's
How much damage was that?
44.
Holy shit.
I fist leveled it.
You almost killed many of them.
Shit.
Almost killed 4 of them. They're all looking
Almost is not-
really rough.
Almost
44,
is not
22.
killing him though.
All right. Bonus action. The sword skeleton is going to defend me, while the bow skeleton is going to shoot.
It fixes its arm.
It's going to shoot at the one that looked like it almost got killed, because I think that angle actually works.
All
Aim
right.
for the eyeball.
20
20.
hits.
That is 5 piercing damage.
Oh, that's enough. As the arrow goes flying over towards it, you see it's the one mimicking your handshakes for your hand movements first. Like it almost remembers being able to cast that spell at one point in time back when it was a humanoid. And then the arrow sinks through its eye and it collapses to the ground dead.
Yay, they killed something. That's my turn.
All right, skeletons level up. Now it's the Atropol's
Gotta give them
turn.
abilities.
Oh. Okay. As you all are fighting where you are, realizing that you've come into contact with this creature directly now, and the attention of all of these Nothic are over at you, and the explosion of magic, you all hear this earth-shattering, high-pitched scream that bellows through the entirety of your chamber and through each of you. However, as it does that, you all sense it's filtering through your minds, one at a time, peeking into each of yours before settling. I'm going to roll a die to see who it settles on. So there are 5 options here. I'm rolling a d6. 6 is just null. 1 Bernie, 2 Miriam, 3 Clover, 4 Lily, Tolsha 5.
That was literally the worst person to land on. Like, guys, Clover just stuns people. Somebody's fucked.
Not necessarily. You need to give me a Constitution saving throw, Clover.
Is the static on now?
This is really bad.
Is the what
really...
gone? Static? Yes.
Static?
Yes.
Okay, good. I have no idea what caused that.
I'm gonna... we're gonna add 2d4 to that. Because if Clover gets taken over, 2 people are about to turn to stone. And that would be really bad. That's no 22. But
as you hear the earth-shattering cry, you feel this creature sitting and settling in the back of your mind, and then you watch as one of the Nothic's eyes opens up towards you, and you feel the joy of your life being pulled out of you towards that chamber down below. You feel your own body becoming fatigued, but you manage to stave off most of the negative effects. You are still going to suffer 18 points of necrotic damage, though.
Okay.
And your hit point maximum decreases by that amount.
Ow. 18.
No, 23 was successful. That's half damage. She staved off most negative effects.
Well, it's not like she's got a dagger or anything that'll kill her instantly if she dies.
Okay, I need that thing to target me. I'm probably the best person at that one.
Yeah, just be like, baby, get in my belly, baby.
Baby!
Come on, my baby, baby.
That was its action. And at the start of Lily's turn, you get to take your turn, actually. Can't do anything yet. You notice Clover wincing from up the stairs as you look over at her, and you just see these like fresh tears swelling downwards and blood dripping through her nose.
Lily's eyes that are blue turn red, as you know, like
Kill
evil.
mode engaged.
Pretty much, yeah. And she is going to. I wish I could hold a bonus action. Oh wait, can I? Because I do have a tiny servant. Can I bonus action and have it hold its action until certain conditions met?
You can. No, tiny servant is not intelligent enough to hold its action.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
I just thought I would ask.
Bernie would have. Yeah, so now you just have like a large Simba like smear across your forehead. Just very angry looking at the actual.
Yeah, maybe it would give me like advantage on intimidate or something.
Yeah.
Lily's gonna. Lily steps forward, and a quick question, because I can do 2 things here. Bernie, what would you rather instantly try to get to the Atropol, or would you rather we try to take out these Nothics first?
Are you asking that in game?
I'm asking out of game because I feel like in game there wouldn't be enough time to like get the.
Well, that's metagaming
exactly.
if you're asking out of game, right?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks to Bernie. Bernie, do you want? You want the big one, the baby, or do you want these?
Kill them. Close the door.
Lily is going to then look back. Her arm briefly like morphs into that like gun again, and she launches a missile from it as she casts Shatter.
That hits all of them, right?
Yeah, should hit all of them. Let's see how.
So con save on the 2 that could possibly survive it. Top 1, bottom 1. Fail, fail. So, as your shatter happens down inside of that hallway, you watch as many of them end up dying instantaneously. But 2 of them still seem to be holding on true.
All right, and then let's see. Bonus action, I will activate my I'm still in guardian mode thing, so it's the I get 10 hit points equal to my level, so that I'll have 10 hit points. And then let's see, at movement, action, bonus action. Yeah, that'll be my turn, except for one last thing Lily says, which she looks to the big thing and yells, "Come at me, evil baby!"
Its attention seems to refocus onto you. End of your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, it's going to use one of its legendary actions.
Yeah,
Really, why?
you know why.
Well, everybody in that chamber, including your skeletons, has to give Constitution saving throws. As it lets out that dark, deep wailing, but this time it seems to emanate from the back of your mind and shivers through your entire body. Con saves, people. Con saves.
22.
You have advantage?
Magic. Is it not?
Oh, yeah, this is definitely magical.
You want tea, baby?
Wow, Clover. Natalie.
I'm gonna have her re-roll it. Like, I'll just use a luck point on that. Constitution. Wow, Natalie, indeed. You do just this one last time on this re-roll, and then we're just gonna stick to whatever she gets. I'm gonna use game advantage. 24.
Oh, wait. No, you're definitely within range. Okay. Everybody who rolled lesser than 19 will suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, wait, can skeletons get exhausted?
That's a good question.
They're not immune to the exhausted condition, I believe.
Actually, they are.
They
They're
are?
immune to exhaustion.
Fuck yeah, Skelly boys, let's go.
Oh
So that
my-
means just Mirian. And that's it. Yeah, because everyone else is magical bullshit. Yeah.
I'm the only one that rolled under a 19 without bullshit.
By 1.
Okay.
Alrighty. That is going to be its legendary action. Clover.
This thing can kill us.
5, 10, 15, 20. How far away is everyone from her? 30, 30. Perfect. She's gonna subtle spell Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
I'll just minus spell slide.
So-
Max heal.
You notice something strange, Clover. The Nulthics that are still alive, they seem to be watching the flow of magic around you as you are subtly casting your spells, if they can see magic ambient around them. They don't interrupt it, but they seem to be able to perceive magic like you were capable of just a few months ago.
That's disturbing. They can see magic, guys. That's her words, and she's running back upstairs.
Alright.
Maybe we can make some binoculars.
Hoi, hoi, hoi.
I don't think going up the stairs is helping you, Natalie.
She just doesn't want to be near these things. That's her turn.
Alrighty. Next up, Bernie.
All right. So I'm looking back at the rest of the group and just close the door. We need to reassess here.
Oh, we need to go in there and just kill. Oh, wait, sorry.
And I
6 words.
keep wailing.
I'm gonna step over here, and or wait, no. Yeah, I'm gonna step over there, and I know the trap is there, so I shouldn't have to save against it.
Yeah, you
and-
step over the trap. It's a very simple trap. That's why the DC was lowered. Like,
yeah. And I'm actually going to. All right. So before hiding behind the corner, I'll. Oh shit. Well, hopefully it'll.
Issue a
do
champion's call to the
something.
atrophy.
No, I'm going to.
Combat with me.
I'm going to cast daylight right in the chamber there.
In which chamber?
Right in front of the Atropole here.
Okay. I should probably mention to you that it is incredibly bright in that chamber and the heat radiating
okay.
off of it.
Right. Okay. So it doesn't seem like it has any aversion to light. Maybe then.
Not that you can easily discern, but
Oh, okay.
it is very bright in that chamber.
Okay.
Out of character, obviously, you guys can see that there's lava down there, but from your perspectives, you can't see that. It's bright.
Yeah. No, I'll go ahead and cast protection from evil and good on myself instead. Then.
Ooh, good call.
And I'll just step over here in front of the, behind the corner, just waiting for the Nothings to make their approach.
Tolsha, you see Patri's like currently holding her ears, looking like she's in pain. What would you like to do?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I probably should have rolled for her as well.
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, she's technically NPC mode right now.
Yeah, but she's going to be relevant next session. It's everybody within range. All right, level of exhaustion 1.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna do. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm going to right on top of these ones. Cast. God, what the fuck? Guiding bolt on the first one.
Go ahead, give me an attack roll.
1 in 400.
How the fuck?
You send it down, and right past the railing, it seems to like crack against the wall as it was heading towards it, just breaking off.
I just look like what the bonus action spiritual weapon. I'm just gonna slash that one.
You can't
Some
cast
good
2 leveled
damage
spells
as
in a
well.
turn.
Yes, I can.
Oh, you have that feat. That's right. Yeah. Oh, that was great damage.
Yeah.
13 to hit.
13 misses.
And I'm just going to move back in here to see. Are you all right, Patry?
Ow! Now it's the Nothic turn. Bernie. This one charges out towards you. This one charges out towards Lily. They did see the trap. They step over it. Remember, they rolled and they got high enough. Yeah, they're just going to claw at the both of you. Lily, claw once, claw twice. Miss. Bernie, claw once, claw twice. 20 to hit, misses, right?
It has a disadvantage anyway, but yeah, it misses.
Yeah, it misses. All right, that's the end of their go. Mirian,
Is this thing tall enough for me to just step over it without having to roll?
you can. It is a 10-foot drop.
I 8 something feet tall. I don't
It's
know.
still going to be like a D4 or a D6 of damage if you fall. Like, yeah. Unless you climb down, which is like a climb speed or it's additional movement, or you use your action to try to gracefully fall, or you just take the D6. It's
I'll take the D6 because this I need to get within range.
alrighty, like a D6, like a D6. 4.
All right, that's my extra health.
He's dead.
That was more than your extra.
It's 1 more range. All right, it's 5, 10, 15. There we go. All right. Yeah, and that guy's gonna walk. Normal action on the one attacking Lily. I'm going to do Chilled Touch.
Oh, that hits. Give us that damage.
Nice.
As you throw out your necrotic hand over towards it, it chilly touches and just pushes through them and pulls back out as it collapses to the ground dead.
Oh, wait, that was a necromancy spell.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you regained that
no.
1 hit point you're missing.
Yep. I've never got actually benefited from this ability.
Wait, is that your first kill? No.
That's my first kill that I. It's not. It's my first kill with a necromantic spell.
Oh, yeah.
There's so few. Arrow is going to attack the one attacking Bernie. "13 misses, fortunately.
13 does miss.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so they'll just move closer to try to get into combat, but they won't be able to.
Oh, they could jump over the Oh, wait, they take additional bludgeoning damage. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not. No.
Just toss it off the cliff.
Okay, so that is my turn. Got rid of 1.
Alrighty. Well, now it's the God Baby turn.
I can actually see the God Baby. I can
God
hurt it.
baby, God baby, yeah.
That's not necessarily a good thing. It looks directly over, past Lily, over at you, Mirian, as you hear that wail again, and you feel it sucking the soul out of you. I need you to give me a con save.
Okay. 23.
All right, then that is only 18 points of necrotic damage.
9, good sir.
Yeah, you're resistant to that shit.
And my HP cannot be reduced.
Oh, that's going to be good.
Like I said, I'm the best person to take that.
Best around. No little baby's gonna bring him down.
All right, Lily.
Yes. Well, I think Bernie can take care of the Nothic guy, probably. We'll see. Really wish he'd move the other way, but all right. Lily's gonna move past into the hallway on the bodies of the fallen foes, and man, I wish I went with the ranged attack one now, because lava. Oh, what do I do? I guess I'm gonna nope. That
Is it? It's still inside the glass thing, right?
Yeah,
Or
this is everything it's able to do from within the glass.
like it's trapped in the glass?
Well, it's surrounded by this very large glass jar.
Well, you know what?
incubator.
This is a lot like a weird reference to Metroid, apparently. So as the one who's like similar to Samus right now, Lily will shoot a missile at it. At the baby in the glass.
Oh. Okay.
This is probably a bad idea, but
You shoot the baby?
yeah, as well as the glass.
Okay. Well,
shred that baby with its debris glass.
unfortunately, that's a blast of thunder damage.
Yeah, it's thunder because it's glass, right?
The glass is vulnerable to that,
Yeah.
and the glass shatters around it as the creature
Oh, it
looks
has-
around and begins crawling off the platform it was on.
Into the lava and it dies.
Maybe.
Yay!
But
level
now
up.
I have to give it its now it needs to roll its con save. Just so you're aware, magical resistance.
Fuck.
Fair, right?
Fuck.
Oh boy.
So
Plus 11. Okay.
yeah, so that was 9, so round up 5.
It's a healthy baby, kinda. With a con like that.
Let me show you the
Also,
hit
we
bar.
were supposed to see health bars on
Oh,
that. We
I'm
don't.
now giving you a hit bar because now it's like relevant.
Oh boy, here's where the big stuff needs to happen.
I took off the 5, by the way. Alrighty. That's the end of your turn, Lily?
Yep.
Now that it is free, it reaches its arm upwards, aiming through this tunnel, range of 120 feet.
Oh no.
Wait, Lily, where'd you move? I don't see you on the map anymore.
I'm right here.
She's
in the
under
hall.
a corpse.
Oh, you're underneath the corpse. Okay.
Well, I'm on it in my perspective.
Oh, so you're running in there. Okay.
I'm trying to get its attention.
Okay.
Remember,
I
that's
just facepalm seeing Lily run in there.
Yep, didn't listen to Bernie. It's okay. All right, Ray of Cold at you, Lily.
That's not.
That'll hit.
too-
That'll be 21 points of cold damage that you suffer.
Not great.
Nope.
Well, luckily I had temp hit points.
Yep.
Oh, this isn't gonna be good.
And then
Alright,
Life
that's it.
Drain, Mirian. Con save.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I'm acting out of order. I apologize. You just unleashed it. It'll do that on its next turn. I apologize.
Oh, so
Yep,
no.
I'm acting
back.
out of order. Yeah. Clover.
Oh yeah, because this.
Oh, wait, no. The Ray of Frost was its legendary action. I apologize. It did that towards you. That's it.
Okay, Clover's gonna run up, seeing that this is now getting out of hand. Okay, Lily's hurt, right?
Do Lily have a bonus action left or anything though?
No, and I can't hold a bonus action.
It just, you know,
Um,
seemed like we skipped a bit over her turn.
She did
Lily's
the
doing
thunder thing
all
in
right.
movement.
Mm-hmm.
Lily's doing all right in terms of health.
I'm just gonna use distance spell, subtle spell, cure wounds, 2nd level. So that should be 16 plus 5, so 21 points of healing.
Alrighty.
And yeah, that's her turn.
That puts you way above your maximum.
Oh, that was to Lily.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was saying Lily isn't all that hurt.
21
Oh.
cold damage was not a lot to her.
I had temp hit points.
10 hit points, additional hit points. She's not looking hurt. Like, she looks like she took damage. That's it.
If you want to use it on me, I'll accept it. Like, I
Can you
do
see
like
her
healing.
hit point bar?
No, that's why. I mean, fuck it. Okay, then never mind. I won't do that. We won't subtle spell or anything.
The hit
Just
point
gonna
bar is
subtle
supposed to be visible. I don't.
Oh, it's because I keep seeing those things hit point bars over.
Here, let me move these off the map. Better?
But yeah, that's better. I'm gonna psychic lance the baby then. Subtle spell, of course.
Ooh.
Yeah, hopefully this is gonna really get its attention though, which is not good. Psychic Lance. Public roll. 4th level.
I like the picture.
Yeah, I thought it was Natalie.
I have to read the spell description.
Incapacitates them on a failed save, so let's see how it does on an intelligence save.
I mean,
Big
it's a
baby,
baby.
but maybe not a smart baby.
This is where we learned it's immune to psychic damage.
I hope not.
I hope not. Yeah, I was gonna say if not, Clover's like has like 2 other options.
Alrighty. 29.
Cool.
Yep.
Does that
passes.
say half damage?
Yeah,
It still takes the psychic damage, is not immune.
13.
It looks over at you and it looks very pissed off.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Uh,
Oh, it's 120 feet. So I would actually have stayed back here then, if like, yeah, she would have stayed where she's at.
What were you saying, Bernie?
yeah, I was just sort of wondering when the gate opened. Is it like a gate that goes up or down?
Sides.
Oh, okay. And did it like move quickly?
Fairly quickly. It wasn't like an instant. It was like
Ah.
slowly. You have to like use an action and crank the gate to open it, and then
Right, okay.
crank it to shut it.
Yeah, but it's quite solid, right?
It's made out of a lot of skeletons and metal, so pretty solid.
Okay.
All right, is that the end of your turn, Clover?
Yeah, that's her turn.
All right, it will use its next legendary action to to Ray of Cold you. 28 to hit,
Yeah, that will definitely hit.
21 cold damage.
Ouch.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Bernie.
Close the damn gate! Lily, get back here! And
We
I'll
heard
go-
that thing scream from inside.
Yeah,
the
it's
body.
screaming inside. We have to fight it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no sneaking around it now. And besides, Bernie was all, you know.
It's also
yeah,
part of
but
its
I
body.
was
He knows it.
I thought there were going to be that there was an antechamber sort of where the Nothics were, and then so I didn't
Well,
expect us to like have
it- It's the way he described it was this chamber and then the chamber it's in, but you could close them off if your
Okay.
trap was successful,
right, yeah,
and
yeah.
then
But
it wouldn't have
was-
known because it saw a fireball in the corridor.
Yeah.
What's going on over there?
So we
Hey,
screwed
at
up.
the same time, they saw us.
yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, fuck it. Yeah, I'm just rushing past this Nothic thing.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I don't really care about
Wow.
that thing so much.
Well, let me get
so-
my attack. Thank you.
Yeah, fair enough.
20.
7.
No, just 20 to hit.
Yeah, misses.
All right, cool. Just ting, scratches your back. Ooh.
So I'll look back and shit. I guess we're doing this then. How are you holding up, Lily? And I'll rush in there. Let's see. I haven't used my action yet.
Nope.
And this is all lava.
5. Yeah, it appears to be over top of a large pit of lava with one of its umbilicum sticking out from this large cauldron of purplish goo, and that purplish goo has these 4 long tendrils, 2 of which are siphoning magic from these large jars on either side of it. One of them seems to be inside of the lava down below, and another one, now that you're this close, you see whipping around up here on the ledge.
That can't be good. And like this thing right here, is it possible to stand on that?
Oh, you can
kind of?
absolutely walk across that.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to, let's see, how far is that? That is 15 feet. So I'm gonna use a bonus action blazing, what's the boots, or what's it called again? The boots of trailblazing.
Nope.
Just to get that extra movement, and then I'll. Fuck. Yeah, I can't get to the Atropole itself right now, but this. So it's connected directly to it, right?
Yes, it has the large. Here, let me see if the actual map. This is the baby of the map. It has its own embellicum, a very loose-looking one that goes into the cauldron that has 4 other ones that look very solid, sticking out into different areas around here.
All right.
And the one up on the ledge is actively moving.
Okay. Well, if I can reach this, like the weaker umbilical thing, I'll try to attack that one.
Was this all of your movement?
Yep.
Because the square, it's in the dead center, so yeah, you can hit it from here. Go ahead and attack
Okay.
it.
Yep.
Don't roll a 1. You hit.
16. All right, so that's
You take
13
out
damage.
your sword and slice down into the embellicum, and it lets out this large shriek. As you cut into it, it seems very sturdy and strong, but you do manage to cut into it a little bit. And the creature itself will suffer the damage still.
Nice. So
You notice that blast of divine energy seems to sever the wound even further on the creature.
okay, so on my second attack, I'll do a smite.
Well, if you hit, 12
Yeah.
hits.
Okay.
Don't roll a 1. Like,
Well, this seems to do something at least. I'll say, and I'll do a 3rd level smite.
all right.
Oh wait, I still have that. So okay.
Shoo! You're going to be happy with that. As you call forth your divine magic to sever down into the embellicum, it bursts all the way through it, and you watch as it ripples like this burning fire through veins all the way up into the creature and lets out this large blast of divine energy from it, as that seems to really hurt it. It is vulnerable to radiant damage.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The perfect thing for a paladin to fight.
Yeah. Too bad it wasn't critical, but yeah, we have more.
All right, combat's over. We're done. Just
Yeah. No, I'll. Yeah, I don't have anything more to do, so.
It was just a baby back bitch.
And then, if it's possible, I'll. Well, I'm not sure how tall this cauldron thing is. But if I can take
over
some.
The cauldron itself, as you
Yeah.
walk across the ledge, is like settled in this large ring over top of the vat of lava. So it's
Yeah.
level with where you are walking. But your height right now is about 15 feet above the lava.
Oh, okay.
So it
Yeah.
is really hot in there.
Yep. Well, I'm not jumping in the lava, so yeah, that's my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, you need to give me a con save.
Oh, okay.
Advantage because fire resistance?
Well, that would help if he takes damage.
Yeah.
See, the resistance is the advantage.
17.
17. Okay, that'll be 8 points of fire damage, down to 4 on a success, down to 2 for resistance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's a little toasty in here.
Yeah.
No,
Alright,
my
well, I still
temporary
have
HP.
1 temporary hit point then.
Let's go. Oh, wait, Tolsha. I skipped you. I apologize.
You're fine.
Tolsha.
Activating the moat amulet, is that a bonus action?
What?
The amulet we got from the moat, is that a bonus action for the...
You're going to
boost
have to
effect?
tell me what actual thing you were
The
trying to do.
haste ability.
No, that's an action.
Oh, from the
It-
necklace we got?
It
The necklace
casts
I got from
the
the-
spell.
Okay.
Same
You
restrictions
don't have to
involved.
worry about concentration, but it's still
Okay.
gonna happen.
Yeah, it's still your
Just
action.
checking. I'm going to
Jeez,
use that
bonus
as my...
action haste.
I'm going to use that. Well, because object interaction could maybe
Be a
but-
thief rogue.
Okay. I'm going to use my action to activate the haste spell from that, and then bonus action to slash at the Nothic from my spiritual weapon.
Ha, ching.
Come on, hit.
Oh, that misses.
Then frustrated that it didn't hit, I'm going to come out here, jump down, take the fall damage.
That red line is just the blazing fire after burning.
All right. Whee! 2 bludgeoning.
Okay. And then I am going to run up to here, hasted action, melee attack. With the burial sphere.
All right, go for it.
What
12
is dead may
misses.
never die.
12 misses.
There's just like an exasperated sound, like, really? Really?
Now it's
Uh,
its turn.
And I'm going to move over to here, so I'm not in line of sight of the big baby.
Yeah. The
It would
Nulf.
have been nice to have some ogre gauntlets, huh?
Now it turns to you and will unleash 2 attacks, Tolsha. Oh. Well, 24
Ooh.
hits
24 does hit, yeah.
for a total of 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
Sink. Ow. That's really all it does. That's the end of their turn because that's the last man standing. Murian.
Just gonna get the
Before your
skeleton-
turn, it's going to take its legendary action
Okay.
because it hasn't done that yet. It is going to life drain Bernie. Con save, please.
Okay. Let me see. Does protection from evil give me any advantage on that, or?
Gives them disadvantage to hit you.
I think it does give actual advantage on.
Just
saving
roll it in
throws,
chat.
but-
We can read.
Yeah. I think no, it's advantage on a new saving throw if you get frightened or yeah.
Can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. Life drain does not do any of those things. The target has advantage on any saving throws against the relevant effect. Yeah, no. So normal save, Con.
I'm just gonna use my session advantage.
Mm-hmm.
21.
Good call. You're successful. So that'll be 36 halved down to 18 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
And it heals 9. Now, Mirian, your go.
Okay. Yeah, just gonna do my bonus action first. Deal with the skeletons. Arrow guy first, just so I can just say, "Hey, he's good."
And that's
Hey.
at the Nothic?
Yes.
Yay! That's 5, right?
That's 9.
9? Oh, it's dead. As he's getting ready to pounce at you a second time, Tosha, an arrow flies by your shoulder as it pierces into the Nothic, and you look behind as the skeleton stands there valiantly, staring with its bow.
Give a thumbs up.
The thumb falls.
You feel a blush come up to your cheeks, and you don't know why. It's a valiant figure.
Wrong fanfic. Hello, my darling.
Okay,
I'm glad I could save you
learning.
today. It's just
And for my action, I am going to target that stupid thing
the Achapapa?
with a ball of freaking acid.
Alrighty. Ball of acid. Whee! Dex save. Oh. Needs to roll a natural 20.
Okay. So here's the fun thing about this one. It takes the 28, and on the next turn, it takes an additional 5d4 acid damage.
Oh, yeah, it will. As the body sinks in with the acid and just starts screaming out. Really annoyed with all of you. All done?
Oh, it's the end of its turn. So, you want me to just roll the 5d4 now?
You might as well, because it's going to be taking it right now.
All right. I really hate how they changed the layering. 5d4. 14 extra acid.
Nice. But at the end of your turn, it was going to use its last legendary action to touch Bernie, who's within range.
Oh,
19
that was
misses.
close. That was
Yeah.
dangerous.
I'm
right there.
so glad I got protection from evil.
Yeah. But anyways, its turn. I already took your acid damage. Thank you for that one. At the start of its turn, I need Lily and Bernie. Oh, wait, no, there's no saving throw from this? Oh. Both of you suffer 10 points of necrotic damage as you feel a necrotic aura from this creature is sucking the life out of both of you.
All right.
Bernie, it approaches closer on this large pedestal and will lean down towards you and begin sucking the life out of you once again. Another con save, please.
All right. Come on. Oh, yeah, that's good.
We
All
love
right.
22.
We love 22. All right, so that is 36 halved down to 18, and it regains 9.
Mm-hmm.
That's the end of its turn. Oh, wait, no, it'll move a little closer, screaming and yelling down at you.
Wait, yelling down, so it thinks it's superior to Bernie then?
Well, it is a godling.
Wow.
Lily!
Yeah. I mean, I could use my bonus action for my temp hit points again, but Bernie's finally in a line of sight. Bonus action, I'm gonna have the little tiny servant shoot a lightning bolt at this fucker. Action, I can't really. I don't want to step in the lava. I really don't. You said so this thing's umbilical stuff. You said that it's connecting to these jars and lava and whatever.
Yep.
Want to roll the lightning bolt damage first?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
go
let's
and
go
roll
with that.
now.
Dex save. Not 20 or bust. Yeah, bust.
That's not a bad roll either.
Not at all. 30 lightning.
Quick thing, can I, since I technically am in controlling the thing, can I control the angle?
It's not intelligent enough for you to like give it specific trajectory. You command it, and then it does.
Well, okay.
So you could be like, all right, shoot straight through the creature, or you could be like, aim at the umbilicals, while shooting through the creature. But at that point, then you're entering into action economy instead of like bonus action to command it.
Also, you have a limited movement, otherwise you're hitting Bernie's head.
Well, yeah, I was thinking like aim at those jars right here, but like it'll go through the creature technically. So, but I mean, if it's too late,
Bernie moves.
It's a little late on that. Yeah, you'll need a little bit more practice with this. This is only your second day with it.
That's true.
All right. So your action.
I can't.
How much damage did the lava do?
To Bernie, it looked like nothing, really.
Oh, maybe it's not that hot lava.
He's got like really good boots, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess final question before I decide: how high up are these things with the jars?
Those are 10 feet above the Astropole.
Above?
Or sorry, above the cauldron, 10 feet up. The
So
Astropole
10 feet.
itself is taller than that. It's 15 feet tall.
Okay. Cool.
So, guys, do we have something big enough to hold this thing's soul?
Lily.
Wait, what?
Because we all know Lily doesn't have a soul.
True.
Oh wow, thank you. You know what? Yeah, Lily's gonna go. Oh wow, I'm gonna go first of all. Just step in to the chamber some more, real quick, to get a better view of things. And I'm gonna. That's probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Oh, I forgot I had that as my all-purpose tool spell. Okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna try to shoot the umbilicals on one. That's let's say the one that's going to this jar, with my blaster, which is I forgot to rename it, but it's Eldritch Blast
Alrighty.
from my all-purpose tools. So there's one.
That'll
maybe
hit.
we'll-
As you aim over at that one and send your blasts over there, you see it starts taking a lot of pelts and damages, and the one umbilicum is very, very highly damaged.
Does it look like the baby's affected at all by it, or?
Not even in the slightest.
Well, shit.
The
All right,
one
I
on
was-
its belly connected into the cauldron seems to be hurting it, though.
Oh, okay. I thought they were all connected. All right.
Well, all of them are connected in total. It's just that's the one that Bernie hit, and you saw it burst through. You're experimenting. You're finding out. Like
Okay,
a
that's
good
fair.
scientist.
Indeed, the best.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's action, bonus action, movement. That'll be Lily's turn.
At the end of your turn, because I believe it just had its turn. Yep. Is going to use Life Drain on you, Bernie. Con save. And you did hit it like a fucking truck, so it is definitely focusing you. Ooh, 19's the DC. You got there.
Scared that god energy.
That's only another 18, and it only heals another 9.
All right.
Alrighty, Clover, you're up. Oh, wait, sorry, Lily. You ended your turn too close to the lava. Con save.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
Thought I was far enough away.
All right,
I
that's
should have been closer to Bernie, too.
8 points of fire damage. All right, Clover, go ahead.
This is really gonna piss it off. Clover's gonna 4th level guiding bolt.
All right, go for it.
I mean 5th level guiding bolt at it.
Go for it.
Hopefully this hits, but we've had bad luck.
There's 0 chance that you miss. You would need 7 ones in a row.
Ooh, 21.
That hits.
That's no crit. Okay. Guiding bolt, public, it's 5th level. 7. Okay. That's 32 points of radiant damage.
So 64 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
As this bolt of divine energy soars past into the creature, sending a shockwave and rippling wail loudly through the entire chamber at each of you. Anything else?
She's gotta book it now. She doesn't want to get hit by this thing. Yeah, as far as she can back, so she can't see it up the stairs.
All right. You keep going up the stairs, its voice still echoing loudly and carrying up as you were trying to flee away. All done?
Yeah, that's her turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, it is going to use its wail ability. Since all of you have already heard its voice, all of you are still susceptible to the con save. Go ahead. Including you, Clover.
Shoot.
Yay.
Re-roll that.
17?
Does the Hero's Feast help anything with this?
Not with con saves.
All right.
Wisdom.
Yep. All right, so Miriam is successful. Clover is successful. Everyone else suffers 1 level of exhaustion. Miriam, roll for your skeletons.
They're immune to exhaustion.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We went over that. Yeah. So everyone else, you suffer 1 level of exhaustion from that.
All right.
Okay, this is starting to hurt. people.
Bernie. At the start of your turn. Oh no, that's at the end of your turn. I apologize. Go ahead.
Okay.
You have advantage.
Oh right.
Guiding
Nice.
bolt.
So oh yeah, because exhaustion gives me a disadvantage on ability checks.
Not attacks. Yep.
Yep. So I'm
Only if
gonna
it keeps
look up
doing
at it and just fuck. Twinkle twinkles, bitch.
that. What?
And
Are you throwing stars at it?
something like that. And I'll try and I'll do the first attack at the umbilical.
All right.
And
Question: does the advantage go to the baby or the umbilical, or do they count it as the same?
They count as the same creature.
oh, okay. Well, then-
That
Just-
one is the creature itself. The other ones are extensions.
oh, okay. Come on. Oh well, 23.
That hits.
And so I don't get advantage on the second attack, right? It's just
That
the
is
first one?
correct.
All right. Then
Oh, and
I'm
it's
going
looking
to-
really rough.
Yeah, I'll put a smite on that. It's just a first level. So 10. It's-
Hey, Bernie. How do you want to do this?
Woo. All right, so the first thing I do is just chop off the umbilical and then use my axe and just straight into its forehead and just I'll step back.
So, while you are attacking this creature, you chop right through the umbilicum, and you watch as it lets out this large shriek, and you watch its body shrivel up slightly as it is looking horrified and disgusting and vile. And as you pull that umbilicum back towards you, you swing your axe up into the creature's chest and let out that divine burst of energy that sears through the entirety of this entity before it starts rolling around and collapses backwards off of the cauldron into the lava.
No.
Bernie, you're holding
Yes!
on. Do you want to hold on to it, or are you going to let it fall? You have the umbilical.
How heavy does this thing look?
Yes.
Fuck it. This thing needs to just be purged with fire.
Think of the augments.
I don't care.
You release the umbilical as it falls backwards into the lava, sending a large wave up into the air that settles over top of it. And within just a few moments, Bernie and Lily and Tosha, the three of you staring directly towards it, there is no more sound of wailing in your minds, and there is no more sound of this creature's interference on your realm.
All right, come here, you two. And I'm gonna. Anyone who's hurt, come here.
While they're healing, can I try to salvage whatever the fuck this thing is?
And if I recall, Beacon of Hope's still up, correct?
Yep.
it is.
Yeah, it's up.
Oh,
So-
con save, Clover, from when you took damage. Did you take damage?
Once,
Oh, yeah.
twice.
con
But
save it.
she didn't. The second time she didn't have. The first time she didn't have it up.
All right, then go ahead and give the con save because we need some con save.
10. We did it.
All right, so this is maxed.
Wait, its Ray of Frost is 21 damage. The DC's 11.
Oh no.
Then it's not max.
My
Right.
last luck point to re-roll this. So I don't have to cast the spell like 20. There we go.
Alrighty.
So 8, 16, 24, 28. Yes, 28 points of healing to anyone who's hurt.
Thank
And
you.
6 necrotic.
Remember, you would go up to your increased maximum.
So, Seymour begins crawling around the ground down here, moving closer and closer. It looks over inside of the lava and just starts laughing and jumping up and down in joy right on the ledge with its hands and feet. It's dead. It's gone. It's gone. You kill.
It's gone.
Yes.
Sure did. And one
Yes.
thing Oh, sorry.
And make sure Bernie does not try to push Seymour into lava.
Oh,
Dude,
Why
why are you
What-
guys standing in the fire?
one
Over
one
here,
thing.
I mean.
Yeah, you see that line? Just
One thing that Lily would be sure to do if they're still remaining, are any of the umbilicals still around?
The largest one on the ledge would have gone limp and fallen down. The one you attacked would have been weak enough to fall down, so this is the last one remaining over here, which is going to be an acrobatic feat to get over to. You have to climb up that scale up there.
Unless you're Clover and can just fly over.
Yeah, if Clover was flying, Clover subtle spelled detect magic. I mean, not
Ooh.
detect magic.
Yes.
Let me begin. The magic within this chamber is ambient and very powerful. It is ancient in origin and leaves very little room to sense anything else once you begin sensing the magic in here. Clover, you are blinded by anything else other than magic right now, as you can peer and see towards everything. Each of these jars on either side filled with a strong necromantic presence. This cauldron down below filled with a transmutation presence that is beyond anything you've ever sensed before. And down from within the lava, you sense a divine magic that is slowly disappearing. You also sense up on the platform where that creature was seated previously in the jar, there appears to be a large disc radiating with more necromantic energy than anything else that you've ever sensed before in your life.
Miriam, I think you're gonna love this place. And
Who set up this place? Sorry.
Oh, range of 30 feet, right?
Yeah, she's just doing the eye thing again.
So-
It's just-
I just have to be careful. Over to the south of this chamber, Clover, as you are flying past, you get another blink on your radar as you look over at what appears to be this large, dark blue-looking archway with filtering in fog that just rolls and escapes over and over and over again. The magic that you sense from it is conjuration.
Something's getting summoned. We need to hurry. She's gonna say as she flies closer over here.
Summon or
Are you sure that's not
She
the
was
portal?
doing that. I was working my way to wherever that thing she was talking about.
yeah, maybe that's actually the portal. We might still be in like the threshold or something to the Shadowfell.
We're not in the Shadowfell.
I don't know. It's
Dad said he went through a gate and closed it when he got into the Shadowfell.
He didn't say he closed it.
He didn't close the portal, but he closed the gate. Stuff was chasing him.
well, we're definitely on the threshold or something because I don't know if you've noticed, but I mean, there's no colors really.
So, I would remind you, Clover, that the door is a gate filled with skeletons
That
into this chamber.
that might be it then. How the hell he close it then without the fucking lever? I don't know.
Mage hand.
Mage
Oh,
hand.
come on.
He doesn't have magic.
He has some magic, just not a lot.
He had a friend who
Before-
did magic.
Before Miriam starts trying to walk over there, I had this prepared because ancient places like this are filled with water, lava, and traps like that. Water walk.
Ooh. Just in
So
case
you
you
can-
fall down.
So you don't fall in the lava, you can walk on
So-
the lava.
Miriam, as you begin going across the beams over towards that larger platform, you look down, centered on it, and there's this very large looking disc. And when you go over and touch it, the energy radiating off of this is a necromancer's wet dream. You've never encountered this amount of raw necromantic energy filtered into an object before. And when you flip it over, it appears to be an ornate dish of some variety, like a plate, but it has 4 different distinct looking seasons cut into it. One looks to be reddish and almost autumn-like, but hanging from each of the trees appears to be individuals painted onto it. The other one looks to be right next to it, wintry, and you see the same tree with no leaves and no limbs, but instead you see graves underneath it. Down below that one, you see this very vibrant green-looking, beautiful tree, same exact image, but instead it has hands reaching out from the grave sites themselves. And in the last one, it is a dark blue colored nighttime with a clear, beautiful sky as hordes of undead are crawling out from the graves in the tree towards people.
I'm gonna take it if I can.
Yeah, you can pick it up easily, but you feel the magic off of it as you're touching it. It feels powerful.
While we're walking, so I don't have to worry about anyone else's stuff, can I just try to, like, I don't think this is a thing I can do. I just want to try to, like, absorb it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just take in the natural energy.
Oh,
Because I know something about my body is tuned to with magic because of my dad, so I don't know if this will help trigger that.
Ooh,
No idea.
that's a good call. I need you to roll me a straight wisdom check, Mirian.
I have advantage. Oh no, it's a check, not a save.
It's not a save.
Damn it! I don't have my session inspiration anymore.
Root's
Ruka.
burning.
No, she's not.
While they're doing things over there, I want to start.
21. Sorry.
Sorry.
If there's any sort of funerary rite I'm aware of that has to deal with either stillborn babies or young children, I'm going to start doing like a ceremony for that here, just
Okay.
to.
Now, you
Uh,
are
Try
aware
and
that this is a
persuade-
godling undead abomination.
Right.
But if you would like to do that, you are more than welcome to.
So I'm just reaching out in prayer to both the Lawbear and the Raven Queen, seeing as we're either in her realm or right next to it, just to sort of try and persuade them to let this thing have some final peace.
Okay.
While he's doing that, can I check all these cubby holes to see if there's any loot in there? Because it would make sense these things grab things to bring in and then kind of, this is kind of like their nests in a way.
Alrighty. Investigation, Tolsha. But let's get back to Mirian.
She Lily flashed it to 26, if it matters.
That's a new threshold.
Oh! Yo, Tolsha, awesome.
Nice.
There's my good rolls.
Mirian. As you begin to accept the radiating necrotic energy from this object into yourself, you feel it begins swelling and passing through you, but the raw magic inside of it seems far more powerful than anything you could possibly wield. But you keep trying, trusting the fact that you know there's something different about you, and you know you have an uncanny connection to death. As you accept that, you feel the reassuring nature of your sister's glance over at you. And a calm and stillness passes through your mind. No longer contemplating the meaning of death or the meaning of necromancy or the systematic way that you can construct magic and wield it. Just acceptance. As you accept that, you feel a slight burn on your face that doesn't hurt at all. It starts shaping around, arching down, and creating a skull-like pattern that's white over top of your face and your eyes and your mouth. When you look down at this object, you have a recognition of what it is. Something inside of you understands this object is a phylactery. And it's old. And when you look over at the portal, you see from beyond it a single raven looking through over at you. And you know, for some reason, she's helping you see what this object is. And a new thing enters your mind. Something you've never known and you didn't know was even possible. There's a formula. There's a way to destroy this. There's a spell you can cast that can destroy this object. It's ritual in nature. It would take you at least 4 hours. A lot of diamond dust. About 1,000 gold's worth. But you could destroy this thing. Lily, as you glanced over at your brother, you see the skull face paint appear across his face, and then just as quickly disappear from him as he seems to be staring a little too long over at that portal.
Lily will snap her fingers to bring him back to reality. Snap him back to reality so maybe he can feel some gravity.
Oop, there goes the rabbit.
Just hopped into the lava.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no,
Fuck
it
you,
comes
fake
back out.
bitch. Just jumps in lava.
No, but then it comes back out as a skeleton. And is
Anyways, back
Miriam's
to the
new
game. Back to the
familiar.
game. Back to the game.
Okay.
Miriam, you get snapped at by your sister. Muted on Zoom. Okay.
You awake? Hello? Hello?
Yes. Yes, I am.
You have to go to the restroom. You were kind of staring as if thinking about whether you had to go or not, or just you have this look on your face when you have those moments.
Tolsha,
Yeah?
do you have 700 gold worth of diamond dust?
Yes. I have 1,400. That'd be half my supply. Why, what's up?
Is it possible to make arcana or religion to try to help process what is going on in my head from both her and the thing? Because I know what it is, I know what the spell is, I know the feeling to destroy it, but I don't understand, if that makes sense. Is that
Well,
just
your
something I have to
character
play
would understand the mechanics behind the spell and how to conduct it. Your character would know it.
Okay. And he would know if this is destroyed, a lich dies. Or can die.
Can die.
Question is, which lich?
This is old.
And also,
that's
nobody
actually a
is
good
aware of
question.
any of this other than Miriam right now.
Actually, that's a question. With this place is really freaking ancient. Is it possible to roll to figure out whose phylactery is this? If that's even possible.
That would not be possible.
Okay, I figured I'd
Yeah,
ask.
you would need more clear clues for that.
Like a legend
and
lore.
maybe Tulsha is finding them right now, but not yet.
Yeah, I need more information. Yeah, Tulsha, can you perform a legend lore on this artifact?
I can. Give me some time to finish searching these.
Okay.
It's my last one.
This
Without-
might be worth it.
Okay.
Mirian, your attention is drawn back over towards the door, and Clover, you look at the archway as well, and you start to see what appears to be like a graveyard in front of you, starting to almost appear to your sights. It's very difficult to make out any specific features, but there's a bird sitting on the fence of one of them. And Mirian, as your attention is drawn over, it looks over at you, and you hear a voice, Mirian. They will be distracted, drawn to the left. Go right. That is all the help she may give. And then the bird flies away.
They will be distracted, gone to the left, go right.
Yep. So, during that, let's get back to some other checks. Tulsha with the 27.
Natural, baby.
Inside of each of these cubbies appears to be belongings to Nothics that have been here. Some of them are bones they no longer require for their physiology. Some of them appear to be bones of other creatures that they have consumed and eaten while they've been here. And a lot of odd and end trinkets that they've just discovered and taken amongst themselves. Among these odd trinkets, you find, and get ready to start typing this down,
Yep. Ready.
1,200 gold pieces.
1200 GP.
A unique and magically influenced tent.
Hmm?
You
Name is
find...
Tent-icathon.
Ha! It's all making sense now.
Yeah.
A short sword that is a +2 short sword. A torch that has this odd switch on the side that when you click it, immediately ignites in front of you. You also find what appears to be numerous holy symbols to prime deities and betrayers alike. You find ripped and torn academic robes to the Lyceum, to the School of the Empire that's eluding me right now, and to the Dens of Xhorhas. Assembly, thank you.
Okay.
And that seems to be everything of valuable that you find there.
Any symbols to Zahir, I toss in lava.
There
Yeah,
was
find
one,
them
yeah. Boom. Bernie, you look over and you watch as the symbol of Zahir flies past you into the lava.
Oh, good.
You fool, you have completed the ritual.
I have risen.
Yeah.
As I'm not sure how long. And normally ceremony takes 1 hour, right?
Yeah, it would take an
I'm
hour
not-
for any ceremony.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Well, depending on the group, but I'll try to shorten it a little bit and at least do like the basics of it. And as I'm sort of finishing up that, does anyone else get the sense that this place seems a bit like some kind of incubator chamber?
Oh, 100%.
Right.
For sure.
You want me to legend lore on that, Miriam?
Yes, I need to make a decision, and that will help.
Any info you can give me, it will make the more info I have, the better chances it's something that we don't know.
This is a phylactery of an ancient lich.
Okay, then. If you want to bring it over here, I'll just go in the corner.
No. All
Well,
of you
why
with
are
a
you-
passive of 19 or higher still see a soft outline shape of the skull that's faded off of him.
Right. Set it here, and when I legend lore, knowing that it's a phylactery of an ancient lich, is there a way I can try to point the legend lore of who it is belongs to?
Nope. You just ask the legends for the lore.
Legends of this object.
Yep.
Let's go. And
So, you know it's an ancient lich.
ancient lich that had access to here.
Okay.
A
And-
site that didn't that was from the calamity, if not older.
All right. So, as you cast that spell, Tosha, you
While
watch.
she's doing that,
Yeah.
I want to. I'm gonna cast protection from evil on her as well.
Ooh.
Mine's probably faded now, but let's.
Yeah. 10 minutes, right?
Yep.
Good. So it's up for the entire duration of you casting that spell. As you cast this spell, God damn it, Clover, stop glitching through the fucking map. Testing our fucking engines and shit. This isn't a Bethesda game.
Can't just cheat through the walls and get the best weapon.
It's a feature. But anyway.
Hasbro game developed by Bethesda.
Not sponsored. Fuck that. All right, Tosha. You cast the spell. And this terrifying flash of memories begin filtering into your mind. Sorry, that's not the right track. That is. You watch as this individual in a dark hooded outfit and holding this large staff that looks to be like a spine of some type of creature that leads up into a skeletal hand gripping onto this large purple ball is running with a large bag on their back away from people that are shouting, screaming, and charging after them. This individual leaps down over into this large well, and as they're falling down, drop into the water and begin swimming through it very quickly. You still hear the muffled sounds of individuals chasing, giving an incredible amount of effort into finding them as the individual keeps swimming and swimming and swimming. And once they get a certain distance through, you watch as they breathe in the water, accepting it into their lungs to cast a spell, water walk on themselves, knowing the perfect distance where they will traject themselves through the other side of this well, which apparently was a portal. This portal popped them up into this large snowy drift and terrain and territory all around them. But as they are there, they have to start slamming into their stomach and chest and throwing up all of the water within them, trying their best to stay conscious and alive. The individual looks around, heads over to this new archway, which has the image of a beautiful woman with long red hair flowing all the way down the archway and seems to be holding what appears to be a pool of water in her hands filtering down. This archway with the bluish origin and magic, the individual looks over at the symbol, spits on it very aggressively, and leaps through. As they're leaping through, they slam their staff on the side and shatter the archway, destroying the portal that they are passing through. When they arrive, they look around at this large, incredible battlefield that is happening. The images of hordes of undead, followed by an incredible number of paladins and clerics and warriors charging at one another as the individual begins cussing under their breath. You take in that they feel like something is wrong in this situation. They weren't prepared for this out of everything. They look over and they see the image of these large hulking titans about to clash and fight with one another as the individual takes that opportunity to start running. It is at this point you realize they're small, smaller than everybody else, and they're realizing it very quickly too. So they look around at a dead individual lying on the ground, this thin, lanky human man who looks a little elderly with long, flowing, silverish hair. As they look down to him, he touches them with his staff, and you watch as the face of that individual peels off onto the staff itself and then envelops into this person as they grow 5 feet, 5.5 feet tall, growing the long hair as well, robes and everything else forming to fit into them perfectly. As he looks around carefully, somebody commands him to do something, and he whispers underneath his breath, "Death," and the person collapses to the ground. They continue walking through the battlefield, this time much more confident, much more stable in everything they're doing. Once they get into a familiar-looking archway into a mountain that looks very familiar to you, they pass through here, a very far distance, as they come across an individual who seems to be casting the spell inside of this incubation chamber you all are looking at. This individual you cannot see, but they have a very clear skeletal arm and hand. Have you found the artifact? I have. Give it to me. Reaches into the bag, and you see a total of 9 unique-looking artifacts in here. Pulls out the plate, hands it over to the individual, as the individual puts it down, upside down, into this large platform, and then begins an incantation and tosses a body inside. As the body is sitting there, the individual starts pouring blood. This blood is unlike anything you've ever seen, though. It's blue, it's glowing, it's beautiful. It almost looks like it has little specks of diamonds sparkling throughout all of it. As the blood fills the chamber, you watch as this horrific-looking creature begins to form from the body. The Atropol. But it's forming into an actual god. At this moment, you watch as a valiant-looking Dragonborn charges through the room and chamber. First, this new individual you've been following the entire time and watching turns and throws their staff over at them, but this person holds up a magnificently large tower shield, one that looks familiar to you as well, one that you saw Rorik carrying with him to try to find a new champion of it. As the magic strikes into it, the individual is pushed back 10 feet and slams into the wall, but yet they do not buckle or break. They throw the magic to the side, leap over towards them with the front of the tower, and slam it hard into their neck, dropping the individual. You hear the loud crunching, snapping sound of their neck breaking as they fall down towards the pit of lava, but grab onto a hidden ledge. At that moment, they look around carefully, begin an incantation, and then teleport themselves someplace else. You watch just as they are teleporting, as this individual leaps over towards the other person on the platform, creating this god, and they stick their hand out, and you watch as the Dragonborn's entire life begins to drain from them quickly, but with one large swing of this impossibly large, beautiful sword with a golden hilt and ivory lacing all around the guard, this gorgeous looking red ruby dead in the pommel, and the most brilliantly shining silver blade. He cuts into it, stabbing the creature before he dies, stopping the Atropol from ever turning into a full-fledged god. And that is everything you see.
I relay every bit of that and the fact that the one guy sounded Zemnian. Because of that, the way that one voice went. Did any chance that that voice sounded all familiar from all of our travels in Xhorhas?
You've heard the accent, but that was distinctly a much different sounding individual. To be fair, that was some couple thousand years ago.
There's a chance that Lich is still here.
Wait, didn't wait?
That's- What?
You said they had a Zemnian accent, and that they're they're lich.
They're a lich.
We only know one person, or at least we've heard about them.
Yeah, that's why I asked. Well, what are we calling him? The Nothic thing.
Seymour.
Right.
Seymour.
That's why I asked Seymour about it earlier. I think this object would very much be of interest to those other people, Argon, Lyceum, and
So,
unless we can destroy it outright. I mean, that would probably be the best, right? This whole place.
I have a question, Joey, and this is kind of important.
Yeah.
For scrying, would this count as a very important part of them? If this is a phylactery for them?
Yeah.
I'm going to
Phylacteries
attempt-
are parts of them.
I'm going to attempt to scry on whoever this is.
So you're channeling the magic from the phylactery in order to scry on somebody?
Scrying just says I just need to have a bit of them. It's a -10. And a soul is a big bit of them.
All right. As you cast this spell, it fails.
Ooh.
Somebody seems to protect themselves from divination. Almost like a paranoid wizard would.
I mean, fair.
Right. Well, whoever owns this phylactery, they will probably be back here at some point.
I don't think
I
so.
should assume. Did we? What else is there of?
There's a hidden ledge down there. Clover, can you find that hidden ledge?
I think we're getting off task. We should probably just go through this portal. But
It wasn't really a ledge, it was just like something they held onto, a blemish.
I just want to see if there's like any chance that like a bit of like blood or something is there.
From 2,000 years ago? No.
There's a chance.
No.
Not a good chance.
2,000 years.
Not in a room filled with lava.
Lava.
There.
Yeah. And something that sucks life.
Right. Well, what do you want to... Oh, actually, I think we could scare whatever individual this is attuned to, Mirian. Not by destroying it. I have a spell that turns magic items mundane for anyone but me, if they're using it.
Let's
I
think more on.
This is a level above that wheelhouse there, Chief.
Right.
No.
We need to consider what we're doing with this thing. But as Clover said, yes, we can't. We do still have the mission of finding her father, and if he's on the other side of that gate, then
This
now, I'd
can't
say-
stay here, and it can't go to the Shadowfell.
then destroy it.
all right.
I'm
Then we
going to
destroy
need
it.
4 hours.
Destroy it! Throw
Short
it into the
rest.
fires!
That gives anyone a time to look through the room and the rest and the other chambers in the back room. Because we'll need a genius like Lily to pick those locks.
So, Mirian, the ritual that you commit over the next 4 hours, everyone else who is a ritual caster can pick up a few notes of this. However, it seems bizarrely specific. You have to place the object down on a felt rug that has never touched holy grounds before. Something that you have, Mirian, in your bag from all of your spellcasting.
I do?
Yeah, of course you do. Where do you think you keep all of your utensils and tools and things like that? Nice felt.
Gotcha.
And you don't really stay in holy grounds, so
Got it.
you place it down and you take out the jars of the dust and begin sprinkling it around the object. Everybody watches as he traces it out in the appearance of what's to be a feather around it. As you do that, Miriam, you take a dagger and cut across your thumb and roll your hand across the diamond dust, coating the entirety of it with your blood. And then there's an incantation. One that is both arcane and almost spiritual in nature that you are calling forth. It is something to deconstruct that which should never have been against the promise of what the gods were to give. And you start feeling the tensions of this phylactery and the magic that is wielded inside of it start to become weakened thanks to this ritual you are giving. You continue the incantation for 4 hours, recoding it with your blood a second time, a third time, as you do this. Every hour having to do it as the diamonds soak up your blood, drinking them in, and then creates this very large black coating over top of the object. At the end of this, you complete the ritual, and you all watch as hundreds of feathers shoot out from the diamond-encrusted blood, coating whatever object was in there. And when you look down, there's nothing but shattered bits of the plate remaining. Miriam, you know how to cast this spell, but you also know it requires your blood to cast it, fresh. And you're not sure what's different about your blood compared to most bloods. Well, you know a couple of things. But it needs your blood to do it.
Such an odd spell.
By the way, you should, Tosha, when you have a chance, you should send a message to that other people that are hunting the guy, and maybe let them know that we think we destroyed his phylactery.
She'll do that. Possible phylactery for him destroyed. Unknown if it is for sure.
Is it Miriam the only one who can commute? No, Bernie the only one? Miriam.
The only one who
Yeah,
can
it's
commute
Miriam.
is people with the Vorstrucker's spell message.
Oh,
Yeah,
and who's
but-
aware of one another. You're aware of Argon, which is why you're able to do it.
Oh, okay.
Tolsha's never met Argon. So it would be Bernie or Miriam.
And while Miriam is doing that 4-hour ritual, I'll just finish the funerary ceremony I began for the baby.
Okay.
And then I'll use like some divine channel to harness divine power and take a short rest.
All right.
Yeah.
Everybody, you complete your short rest within this chamber.
Do I still have the skull on my face?
There's a very faint etched outline around it that only people with passives of 19 or higher can notice.
So not me.
So Lily and Bernie.
Can I take this time while Miriam's doing that to go with Lily to try and pick these other doors that are back there?
Sure.
Just since they're locked, so there might be loot in there?
All right, so go to each door individually. Roll your Thieves' Tools check individually.
Go to Lily first, and I'll guide it.
While this is all happening, I'll also just say to Tulsa that remember to, well, I'm not sure how you're doing it, but if you need to cast that spell so we can find Nathan, just remember to keep that in mind.
I'm aware.
Lily, inside of this room, you find a tome of lichdom, as well as a lot of blood around the pedestal. And Seymour gets over to you. Lies, lies, lies.
Like the book's a lie, or just the idea of becoming a lich is a lie?
Book's a lie. It tell
okay.
me how to not lich.
Yeah, I could see that happening.
So you know that it's definitely not a proper way to pursue lichdom.
Yep. But just to prevent people from messing with it, Lily will get right here approximately, and I'm assuming it's going to be able to withstand this anyways. Lightning lure it to get it to her because she doesn't trust that room.
Oh yeah, as you lightning lure it and pull it towards you, you watch as an unseen trap springs up with these large metallic grips and slams shut. Huh, good thing you didn't try to grab that.
Yeah, Lily just kind of like after she grabs it, she like turns around when the trap goes on. She's whistling. Hey Bernie, do you want to throw this tomb of lichdom into the fire?
Sure.
All right.
Toss it over. All right, next door.
Yeah, I guess go this one.
Alrighty.
I'll give it a whack with my axe first, just
Just
for the radiant damage as well.
And then, ooh, actually, ignore that room is open.
I'm tempted to try to flash it, but I don't think I'd make it anyways.
Just
So are
13
you
right
sticking
now.
to the 10? Oh, it's out of 13?
Yeah, because the guidance.
Okay, 13 does not break your tools.
Okay, that's good.
Good.
Can I try again?
That one seems pretty significantly jammed and shut, unfortunately.
Break it down.
Like, what's the door made out? Is it wood or is it like a stone door?
Oh, it's a stone door.
Ah,
Oh.
fuck. Wait. That's still.
Yeah, go ahead
That's
and use all your spells, guys, please.
No.
I'll just-
I have thunder.
Thunder. Hear the thunder.
Oh yeah, thunder's effective against
So-
stone, isn't it?
The first time you strike it, everybody hears this incredibly loud crack of thunder resonating loudly through the entirety of this area.
We're fine.
What's going on?
The door's a bit
Thunder.
jammed.
Thunder.
Oh,
It- The door's a bit jammed. It needs some persuading.
And by the way, Lily is
So glad none of you are concerned about being quiet.
Lily is specifically targeting like weak spots, like if it was like a door with hinges, like the
Yeah.
hinges with the thunder. 'Cause-
All of these doors are like sliding doors in the walls.
Okay.
So the center of the door is the weak spot.
Okay.
So go ahead and give me a third one. Let me just
Oh,
roll a die to, out of curiosity, if anything hears you.
Oh Jesus!
Wow.
During these 4 hours, I'll put Timmy the rat back in the cage with the others.
It's looking very timid, shaken, and the others look significantly traumatized now.
You know what? After the second one, I'm gonna do a silence at the staircase just so it doesn't echo out that way.
Oh, there we go. Now we're okay. Inevitably, you do break through. Boop. It appears to be a ritual room.
Lots of blood around.
Yes. What also looks to be like dried skin stuck to the ceiling. Seymour shakes his head. Wake up there.
Yeah. Wait, she's gonna look up. What's up there?
You look up, there's like dried skin like stuck to the ceiling. These creatures
Huh.
don't have skin anymore.
Oh, that's okay.
Lies. I remember.
Yeah, Lily's gonna have Tosha stay back, and she is gonna walk into it.
No, use your lure again.
Well, no, there's nothing. I don't think there's anything specific to get. Like it's like a ritual room, multiple small things.
Yeah, there's just like the components to the ritual from that tome in here.
Yeah, so Yeah, Lily's carefully going to look around, but she is going to physically approach to see which components are, lootable.
Okay. There is incense worth 150 GP. And there is a golden skull valued at 1,000 GP. Sorry, gold encrusted skull.
Okay. And that's it?
Yeah.
Elite.
Well, lootable worth looting, Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
You only
fair
got like
enough, fair enough.
1,500 gold.
Lily will go ahead, put the incense in the bag of holding, the loot, party loot, because we have incense, and then she'll call out, "Hey, Miriam, you want this gold skull?"
Miri is currently in the middle of a very intense ritual.
Oh, jeez.
And by the way, on that note, I'll hand over 200 gold worth of incense to Tulsha because I said I would purchase that for her earlier.
Nice.
Thank you. That's enough for legend lore.
Next
Yeah.
door?
I guess so.
Okay.
Oh, there's
Thieves'
also-
tools. Oh, no, this one's not locked.
There's also that one up there. I just realized.
Yeah, there's another one over there.
And by the way, while we're doing this, I'll take out the magic map and just use that as a kind of reference as well while we're checking the rooms and stuff.
There's just the chambers that have locked doors in them. Lily, as you look inside of this room, it seems to be a magnificently well-created display of food and deliciousness here. There's a large hog that looks roasted. There's vegetables and fruit that look fresh and delicious. And there's a table that has this large-looking teapot and what appears to be 2 cups around it. You also see that there appears, as you step in here, a piece of paper on that table with the teacup.
Lily will very carefully look around for anything suspicious, and then she wants to see what the paper says.
Lots of language you can't understand.
Oh, also, Lily probably wouldn't. She'd probably hold up the teacup for Tulsha to ask, is this Zemnian in design? Just to try to confirm suspicions.
Tulsha, history check.
Is it old enough I would just know? With historical knowledge?
No, it's not that old.
Okay.
Does the golden skull
9.
have gemstones for teeth?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. It's just
It makes it more valuable, so why not? 9. 9, you don't know.
I have no idea. It's not old enough.
And this is what the note says. Dear Michael, I am sorry I am not back yet. I am proud that you found your way here so quickly. I will be here to explain the ritual to you soon.
Well, that's a freaking lie. And you said the food was
Oh, it looks remarkably fresh.
Oh. Yeah, Lily's not gonna trust that at all.
What, fresh-looking food inside of a lich's chamber?
Yeah, pretty much. Although she is interested in the teapot. And so she'll take that too.
You take the teapot.
Yeah.
Put it in the bag.
All right, then this last one up here.
Give me a check.
Give me a check.
Easy.
We love 22?
Well, Lily doesn't. Looking inside of this chamber and hallway, you see that it is filled to the brim with paper that is flying around chaotically as you see yellow eyes peering through it as some type of elemental-like creature as all of the paper and everything is being shredded to pieces.
Lily's gonna close the door real quick.
Contingency.
All right, so I think that's the shredding room. There's I assume some sort of elemental thing just tasked with shredding stuff. Do we want to deal with that?
Can it be? I mean, maybe dismantled or something? Is it a value? Can we bring it along?
I mean, there's a bunch of papers in there, but that would probably mean disturbing the elemental thing.
Can you open that door again? I can throw a
Opens it.
banishment, and I'll throw a banishment at it.
Okay,
Jesus.
charisma save.
I think so.
It has a +2.
Oh,
Ha!
damn.
No. It just stares at you, blending. Most of the papers are destroyed already.
Most of them, not all of them. That's the thing. Yeah, I'll try one more time.
Yes,
Yeah.
use all your high-level spells. Thank you. I love this. Okay, it's banished. Now, at this point, almost everything is completely destroyed in here.
It's gone.
You said almost everything, so Lily will try to find the most intact stuff.
Investigation.
You have mending, right, Lily?
You wouldn't. You're making Lily do the whole like like when the FBI raids a company but they're shredding the papers.
I
Put it all
mean,
back
now you
together.
have some. Now you have something to do at night, Lily.
Oh,
Can I roll investigation as well?
sure.
Lily's gonna keep that role because she heard what Tulsha maybe intends for her.
11. Yeah, there ain't nothing left in here. This shit's mostly destroyed. It's like tiny pieces of fragments, and it's everywhere.
Would
Can I assist one of them?
Nope, 2 people can interact with the check at a time.
Right.
Would mending just know what paper goes with what paper?
No, you would have to make sure it's at least within a foot of one another. And there's more paper in here than could possibly fit into like a 10, 15-foot square. There's a
And mending
lot of
doesn't
paper.
bring back words. It would fix the paper, but it would just be a blank page.
True.
Right.
Well,
Contingency plans are always good. Just trust the
So-
Dust Devil.
So I'm sure that this is someone's problem, but it ain't gonna be mine. So I'll help him out with that, and Lily will just start scooping the paper into the bag of holding,
Oh my god.
and then she's gonna find someone to deal with that shit later.
This is why Miriam needs some kind of like a wizard's apprentice we can put the task.
Well, I mean, I've got an apprentice in Whitestone, apparently.
Behind you, Bernie, one
So.
of my skulls just starts jittering.
So, guys, at this point, we're going to call the session here. Next session, hopefully you can step through the portal. I pray you guys step through that fucking portal and start heading into the Shadowfell finally. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
No, sorry.